Hello,
Oh, that's
everyone, and welcome back to another Fate, the final Fate, actually. I'm Connor. With
God.
me on this one is Bob,
Hey kids, how's it going? Or whatever my
Blake.
intro line is.
Yeah,
It's
Hey,
it's
everyone.
only your final one. Don't worry about it.
Whatever.
and Yella.
Good day. Good evening. Good night. Goodbye.
Whoa. So yeah, this is gonna be the final Fate, the grand finale.
The last fate to
Mhm.
ever have a fate. I don't know where I was going. Nowhere.
I guess
we're
before
reading fate. We're literally going nowhere.
before we begin, I could summarize what happened in the previous stream to catch everyone up to speed.
Before you do that, I would like to note, since there was a comment about that in the chat. Sadly, for this final one, there are no guest voices. It is just the main cast that exists in this final bit. Sorry if that disappoints anyone, but that's just how it is. Yeah.
But what we can do is invite everybody in here as a speaker at the same time, and then we'll have a big dance, a dance sequence.
We'll have a big rave going on. Yeah.
At the very end, right? That's what we all agreed on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Great.
Right.
All right. So in the previous stream, the previous part of this, the previous stream of this actually covered like a good 10 chapters or so, because chapters 45 through 52 were a big arc where Black Haze traps the main 12 in a virtual reality based on the My Little Pony theory creepypasta. Yes, it was as cringy as it sounds. The boys all need to save the brainwashed girls to escape. They all do so with the help of another character who just shows up in that simulation, Blade. Blade helps the 12 escape, then sacrifices himself to destroy the simulation and kill Black Haze. Chapter 53 we actually skipped in the reading, but to summarize that, Night Shadow plans to invade Equestria with his evil army. Hearing this, the main 12 plan to go back to the human world and deal with him now before he can do that. So chapter 50... Oh, sorry, what?
Sorry, I was just going to say that just further shows their priorities. They don't care what he does until he decides, no, Equestria.
Yeah. So then chapter 54, the main 12 do go back to the human world and finally see what Night Shadow has done to it. So they go into the government HQ to stop him. Dylan gets cut off from the group and led into one last battle against his father, Adam Razor. And then in chapter 55, Dylan and Adam fight. Dylan kills Adam and meets back up with the others. They're now like on floor 50 in front of Night Shadow's door to take him on.
Wow, I like how you tastefully sidestepped the death by CBT. That was really good.
Yeah.
Right.
I BDSM. That was great.
And I just threw it right under your feet.
That. Yeah. I forgot about that for like a split second, and I hate the fact that you reminded me of it.
Right, sorry, I had limited space to...
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah.
So yeah, we're here at the grand finale now, this epic 5-chapter...
The grand finale.
Grand finale. Yeah, and for those who are asking about Matt, he's just been really busy with his own projects lately. I think he started streaming, and he actually does that pretty often, so that's why he's kind of been receding as of late.
He's just been a very, very busy boy, which, good for him.
Yeah,
good for him. Genuinely.
Someday we will have a life just like Matt.
I'm working towards getting one.
Oh man, I'm so excited to get one. I've been on the pre-order list forever.
Yeah, man, it's almost our turn. Sure,
any day now. You go to Equestria and like, oh great, here comes the next one. We never get a break around here. Oh yeah, I'm so excited to meet you. Oh man, what is Earth like? Oh, you want to have sex with us? Oh, how original.
Anyway.
So it doesn't look like there's any beginning author's chapter notes, so...
No.
Chapter 56, A Burning Dark Dream, aka a Descended Stream.
Burning Dark Dream isn't actually a bad title for a chapter.
No.
Kind of like that. And then he has to rename the chapter.
A Descended Stream is actually, that sounds like the title of like a book or something.
Yeah.
A Descended Stream.
All right.
Patrick Rothfuss finally finishes the King Killer Chronicle. The 49th floor. Everyone was waiting for Dylan to show up as they all stood at the elevator that would take them to the 50th floor. As they kept waiting, they then heard a buzzing sound of electricity. As they all turned to where the noise was, they then saw a portal open up and saw Dylan walk out of it.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
I'm surprised. I'm sad that he didn't say it's time for me to show up. That would have been great.
He said,
It's all right. You're just in time.
or he said. Dylan smirked at him as he then felt Fluttershy grab onto his waist.
Dylan!
Fluttershy said as she laid her head on him. Man. Dylan then placed his left hand on her head.
Hey, sweetheart.
I solemnly swear to tell the truth.
I swear on my pony.
He said, he said in a loving tone. Fluttershy then stood back a bit, as she then saw his bloody right hand and his scars.
Oh my.
She said,
What happened to you?
Dylan glanced at his right hand.
I had a little run-in with my old man.
He said.
But don't worry. He and I worked out some problems.
The main problem being that he was alive. We fixed that.
Yeah.
His life.
And still capable of having children. We fixed that.
Yeah, we fixed that, and first that one, and then the other problem.
First one, then the other. Yeah.
He was having some issues with his balls, so I fixed them.
I put him out of his misery.
Put him out of our misery, really. Fluttershy didn't have to ask him about the rest of the ordeal. She then understood.
CVT, good.
They're so in love, they just know each other. They know each other this well.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, I'm just glad that you're all right. I stutter now.
Yeah. Well, she just realized what happened. Fluttershy
She just realized she's Fluttershy.
No. Dang.
Oh my god.
Dylan nodded at her.
Yeah.
What a gift. So Fluttershy said. Dylan nodded at her.
Same here.
He then walked over to Max and Twilight.
So.
Dylan then glanced over at the elevator.
This'll take us to Night Shadow, huh?
Max nodded at him.
Yep, that's right.
Meow.
Meow.
So we're finally gonna end this once and for all?
Jack asked. Max then crossed his arms.
I fucking hope so.
I hope so, Jack. I just hope that we could beat him.
Applejack then stomped her hoof. Of course we're gonna beat him, she said. He doesn't stand a chance against all 12 of us.
That's a whole dozen number.
Yeah. Twilight then sighed as she turned to her friend. Oh, Applejack, you fucking idiot.
Not going to be that simple, Applejack,
she said.
We're going up against some pony that is of royal blood. I don't think that this fight will be a walk in the park. Or a fight in the park, like last time.
Yeah, at least that wasn't a park. Now we're in a building.
Hold on. Bob, you sound a little weird. Did you change the direction of your mic or anything?
Check. Yes, I did.
All right.
Is this better?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you sound way more normal now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Glad you got that.
And so then Corey comes in with our favorite word.
He's a descendant of royal blood.
He's a
correction.
I can't even.
How dare you use descendant?
Actually.
Yeah. Well, actually, Twilight, he's a descendant.
I mean, he is gonna actually this whole shit.
Oh. Corey added.
So it's not like he's on par with Princess Celestia or Luna or even Princess Cadence. But I can understand your point in being worried. We have no idea what he might do, nor do we know the potential that he may have. Hell, for all we know, he might mop the floor with us in one attack. Then why are you here?
So he could be on par. Maybe he could be way beyond par.
Yeah.
Like what?
So basically, she's saying like this could be dangerous, and he's saying, well, it could be anywhere from very easy to completely impossible.
Wait, Sandus points out that he is an actual bastard of the royal family. He is a royal bastard.
Oh shit!
He's been the real bastard all this time.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really good, Sis. I'm glad you caught that. I didn't even think about that. So Rarity then placed her hoof on Corey's leg.
Now, Corey dear, let's not think the negative just yet. We can think negative thoughts later.
She said.
Who knows? For all we know, he might be easy on us.
All right. Okay. So now you've presented he could be anywhere from really weak to impossibly strong, and now you've also suggested he could go completely apeshit on us or take it easy on us. So you have no idea how this is going to go at all.
This is like the
You
base
have
amount
no
of
assessment.
preparation.
No,
You have no assessment at all for how hard this is going to be.
No.
Yeah, they're going through every possibility, so that way they'll be mentally prepared for whatever happens.
Right. They can't be surprised. Like, oh, he just gave up. Okay, well,
that was one of the
You're
options
like,
we
oh.
considered.
he killed us all instantly. Okay, well, we should have seen that coming.
We're in the void now. Hello.
Yeah.
Just all of us. At least we're together.
Together forever. Fuck that! He killed my cult friend once!
I hate all the words you're saying.
Rainbow Dash said.
There's no way that he's gonna be easy on us.
Jack and Pinkie Pie nodded in agreement with Rainbow Dash's statement.
I mean, hold on though. It wasn't him who killed Clayton, right?
No, man, it was Richard, but like nobody cares about Richard.
Richard has been Richard.
So they're
right out of the
assessing his
story.
danger now on someone else.
Yeah.
The details have been lost to time, so
yeah, I mean,
they
it has
blended
been
together. Like, all right, technically, Night Shadow like went to Richard and powered him up, and then Richard killed Clayton. But like, that's too much detail. All we really care about is Night Shadow killed Clayton.
It's also like 5 billion chapters ago, so
Yeah.
Richard is like the character that was on a show that just was only in the first season, and the writers didn't like them, so they just silently get rid of them. They never get mentioned again. They don't try to come up with a reason why they're gone. They're just not there anymore.
I mean, the reason why Richard's gone is explained. He's fucking dead. It's just that anything he accomplished is now like kind of rewritten to be someone else's accomplishments.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Which
he's
I mean,
just
singular accomplishment, killing Clayton.
It's like the Golden Girls. Remember their live-in like houseboy, the gay dude. Remember him? No,
I've never watched Golden Girls.
He just disappeared right after the show.
No.
Right. So I think you started that. So Rainbow Dash is right.
Pinkie Pie said,
"If he's not going to play fair, then neither should we.
We should nuke the building."
Jack then rubbed Pinkie's head as gave her smile.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Okay.
Pinkie Pie's right. We should take him out by any means. After all, he might use a few tricks on us, so why not just even the playing field?
None of what you're saying, like I get what you're getting at, but what you're saying doesn't make sense.
Like I love this logic of it's like, well, we don't know he's going to cheat, but he's probably going to cheat, so we should just like this is how people rationalize doing the wrong thing.
This is just the filler episode, so that they could save the budget for the fight. You know.
Yeah.
Also, I love that Twilight's response to this is just nonsense. That she's about to say.
Yeah. Twilight placed a hoof on her chin as she thought about what to do. As she was thinking, Clayton then sighed.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Clayton's idea.
I say that we just think of a plan as we fight him.
What?
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
I also want to get to the fighting, but
I guess
I understand that. A plan doesn't survive upon first contact with the enemy. Doesn't mean you shouldn't have a plan, at least.
Well, they are going to have a plan. It's going to be a plan that evolves with each second.
Look, we're going to be here all day thinking of what to do when he attacks or how to avoid whatever move he does next. Let's just think of something as we fight him.
Everyone thought about what Clayton just said as they gave it some thought.
Oh my God.
Dude, I love thinking about something as I give it thought. That's good.
Yo, you ever think, but then like while you're thinking, you like think? Like you keep thinking?
Standing, as he stood up, he stood.
Big think.
All the big things, my dude. Good
Twilight
think if you have a big think.
Twilight kept thinking of something until she then saw it.
How?
Well, I really don't want us to fight him without thinking of some kind of strategy.
Thank you.
There you go. I can't believe it. I actually found a gift that I really wanted to find right away.
Congratulations.
Wait, the rest of her statement. But I guess it's better than nothing.
Oh, fucking, then you're all useless.
That's great. Everyone thought, oh my gosh. The main 12 then all looked at each other as they all nodded. Max then turned to the elevator and pressed one of the buttons as they all heard the elevator door open up.
Just a random button. Not even the call button, just a random button.
They all then walked inside as the elevator doors closed behind them. The elevator then took them up to the final floor as it then stopped.
Whoa, I would hope it did.
I would hope
Max
it
then
wouldn't continue past the final floor.
This story brought to you by the word then. Max
That
then
too.
breathed slowly as he then felt Twilight nuzzle his side a bit.
Also the word as,
Yeah,
also the words a bit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, just relax.
She whispered to him. Max took one deep breath.
Whoa.
As he glanced back at Twilight.
Thanks, Twy.
He said. Twilight nodded at him as they all then heard the elevator doors open as they all walked out and looked at the Oval Office.
Oh, right.
They were at the White House the whole time.
No. Remember, this was all the way back as well. Like when this was still Lucy's office, it was also oval shaped already. Yeah. For no good reason.
Bad Broins versus the like pony ninja.
I have to say, I do kind of enjoy the fact that he remembered that this office was oval shaped.
That's what all government offices are.
All government offices.
The Oval Office of every country.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is
Night Shadow.
Night Shadow, okay. Well, what do we have here?
A voice said.
If it isn't my decedent sister's most loyal little band of heroes.
The main 12 then turned their attention to the desk in front of them as the chair was faced toward the window. Straight up Mr. X.
What were you looking at when you entered that you weren't looking at the desk?
You know on the desk how it says I run this bitch?
Oh, right. That is very distracting.
And remember there's a painting on the wall of Discord as Uncle Sam?
I like to imagine that it is really just the case that Night Shadow just leaves that up there. Didn't bother like changing that for anything else.
Yeah.
Do I look like some sort of interior decorator?
Connor forgot about the Discord painting for a second.
I did forget about the Discord painting of him as
I also
Sam.
forgot about the Discord painting.
I never forgot. I didn't even go back to read that. That was burned into my brain.
Damn.
And then, Sam. So you're the one behind all of this. Sam said.
It's correct.
Now people talk loud when they want to sound smart, right?
Yes.
The voice said as the chair then turned around, showing none other than Night Shadow himself.
Whoa! Shocking reveal.
God.
Can't believe it. And you must be the humans that have been causing me trouble, along with your pony friends.
He said.
How odd.
What?
That's me.
What?
Yeah.
Sam said. Night Shadow then glanced at the 6 boys as he kept looking at them over and over.
Didn't I kill one of you?
No, you didn't.
Well,
by
he
association.
doesn't remember.
Yeah, I guess by association, yes, you killed one of those
accept
people.
it by association. We don't need to point out Richard's vanished with every line.
No, I know, but it's just really dumb. Kind of like the whole void spell thing. It's just really dumb.
He asked, "You are dumb. You are really dumb." He asked. Clayton stepped forward as he then pulled out his Yamato katana and aimed it at Night Shadow.
Aiming a katana.
That would be me, you bastard!
Yeah. Clayton snapped. Night Shadow then smiled at him.
Ah, yes, the wild one of the group. You must have been the one Hat Vanish had been talking about over and over again.
Ah, yes, the wild one. You must have been the one that Flo Rida wrote that song about. Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
Hey, I heard you were a wild
one.
Wild thing. You make my heart sing.
He said. Clayton raised an eyebrow at him.
This is where I watched my parents die, Raphael. Same place I killed some losers' parents.
Losers' parents?
Damn.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's a really good picture.
It is. Also, Raphael would be the one turtle with an actual body count.
Yeah, well, in the original comics, they all had a pretty big body count.
That's true, but also in the original comics, there was like this weird, like future Raphael that had lost an eye and looked pretty rad. I remember that guy. I remember literally when that Raphael punched Hitler in the face. That's a thing that happened, by the way. Great stuff.
Yeah, remember when in the Archie comics when they kidnapped the turtles and waterboarded them?
Whoa.
The Archie comics were really something.
He was in the future and in the past.
Yeah.
Unless the present was before
Are people
World War II.
Are people not believing me? You should look it up. Raphael canonically punched Hitler in the face. It's great.
Do we need
Yeah, but he
another
stole it
comic
from
books
Captain America.
discussion? We know all sorts of really dumb comic book moments.
Yeah.
Oh, my dear boy, truly, you can't be this slow, can you? What I mean is that my left-hand Vanish had been talking about you non-stop, and he wouldn't shut up about it. I swear that idiot kept telling Black Haze how much he wanted to kill you and how much it should have been him to end your life. But now I don't have to hear it anymore since you killed him.
Normally I would be like, you don't need to go into this much detail, but I think Night Shadow actually does.
He kind of does.
Since the first arc of the story, leading up to the Night Shadow War, where Clayton died, the only times the good guys have interacted with the bad guys has been when Vanish invaded and Clayton killed Vanish, and then when Black Haze got them stuck in the simulation, but then they got out and Black Haze died. So, they really probably don't know the relation between all the bad guys.
That's true. We know because we've read the story, but the characters in the story have not interacted nearly enough to know any of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good that he explained it, I guess.
Twilight then walked forward.
Enough, Night Shadow.
She said.
We're going to put an end to everything that you have done, which I'll list now.
Yeah.
Let me list your crimes.
You,
took over the city of Newport.
You did,
You're under arrest. Life arrest?
Yeah.
Or would it be death arrest? I don't know.
Just arrest.
I'll work on it.
All right, Luna kidnapping. Right, but nobody cares about Luna, so whatever.
Night Shadow then got up from his chair.
Oh, please.
He said.
Just because the 12 of you managed to kill both my right and left hand and escape a reality universe and stop my small army and save Princess Luna and Discord doesn't mean that I'm...
Okay.
They also saved Lucy. Yeah. They also saved Lucy, by the way.
Lucy and Richard don't exist.
I guess. Also, you know what, Night Shadow? If you point out all these things that they did, it does make them seem more capable, actually.
Yeah.
You may have defeated me once, and you may have defeated me twice.
You may have foiled all my plans, but I will have the last laugh.
Defeated me so many times before. Yeah.
Defeat me every time.
But this time will be different.
You know what they say? Fool me once, twice, thrice, thrice.
Twice.
Once again, it's not completely relevant to this, but if you go down, you're taking me with you. Ah! I just love that.
It's very good.
Yeah, the Turtle comics got pretty dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me go back up and click on this sweet hat. Turtle Island?
Turtle Land.
Never mind. Yeah.
Cryptoland.
Oh no.
Oh man, I can't wait to go to Cryptoland, guys.
All right.
Yes. He then walked up to Twilight as he towered over her a bit. I mean,
just a little bit
everyone
taller.
towers over her. Wait a minute. So if he's the same size as Celestia, that means that the boys are all taller than him.
Yeah.
Yes.
He went to the boy's thigh height instead of knee height.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about how big you are; it's about how high your power level is.
Yeah, he is becoming.
Don't forget, Frieza was pretty small and pretty strong.
I have something that I want to show you all.
He then user his magic, making the main 12 in himself vanish from the room.
Nah, he is a user to his magic.
It's going to be like the Zant fight. You're going to fight him in like every arena.
Oh,
Basement
God.
floor.
I will fight you on every floor of this building.
Dude, that fight scared me so much. Zant was such a scary villain.
Zant is dope.
The way he would just like fucking run at you while just waving his arms like a fucking maniac was scary.
I mean, that's when you know that someone's truly dangerous, is when they don't care for sword safety.
Yeah. As the main 12 got the chance to open their eyes, they looked around only to see nothing but pure darkness.
I can't see a thing.
Rarity said.
I know, Rarity. Where are we?
Jack said.
I'm scared.
Fluttershy said.
Shh, don't worry, Fluttershy. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Dylan said.
Yes, the 12 of you have nothing to be afraid of. For now, anyway. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, clever, clever, clever.
Yeah. And wait until you come through my haunted house. Oh, the scares that are within.
You will be spooked by the spooky things.
They then try to pinpoint where the voice is coming from.
Come on out, Night Shadow. You can't hide in the darkness forever.
Ori yelled. Night Shadow then laughed.
You're right, child. I can't hide in darkness forever. Here, let me turn on the lights.
And then he does a little clap, clap, and that turns the lights on, I'm sure.
Soon there was a bright lime green light over their heads.
Lime green? Ugh.
Just in case Superman's around, he has kryptonite lanterns.
I mean, just in case, you can never be too sure.
No. As the main 12 were finally able to see, they then looked at their surroundings.
Finally.
And were completely horrified at what they saw. What they saw were thousands and thousands of light red glass tubes, each one having an alicorn in them. Actually, this is something Lex Luthor did.
Yeah.
The army of Supermen.
Yeah.
I mean, also Dr. Robotnik also did this, but with shadow. Many shadows. I just love the word the use of the word finally, as if they were unable to see for fucking forever.
Mm-hmm.
The voice of What the hell?
Clayton said.
What is all of this?
Max said.
This is my army that I will be using against my sisters when I attack Equestria.
Night Shadow said as he stood near the large black metal ring in the wall. Wait, didn't he already use like an alicorn army?
Yeah,
right?
He did in the fight in the park.
Yeah,
he has another one now.
What's different about this one?
This one's in tubes.
This one's better.
Because it's in tubes. Everybody knows stuff from tubes is in higher quality.
Yeah, the main 12 just looked at him with disgust as he smiled at them.
Oh, come now. You really can't look at me like that. After all, this wouldn't have happened if my sisters had just gave me the throne in the first place when I was young.
Yeah, that should have been had and not hadn't.
Yeah.
Weird. You don't deserve your place on He throne.
Wait, so he is on the throne?
Well, no.
Because if he's not on the throne, and then it's not his place.
Yeah,
well no, see, it is his place in his mind.
Yeah.
I don't know why Jack. I don't know why.
Credit.
Like, here's what I was gonna say. I don't know why Jack is giving him, that, but he really shouldn't.
He really shouldn't. Don't give him credit.
Yeah. Deserve your place. You could never be the ruler of Equestria.
Jack's comment was something that Night Shadow was not too fond of, as he then made his horn glow as an aura, not an aurora, but an aura.
An actual aura, hell yeah.
Surrounded his body, as Night Shadow then threw him into the wall. Jack.
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 They all said Jack hits the wall. He's like,
Jack. Jack's like in the wall. Yeah, he's like, Jack. Ow.
He calls out his own name to comfort himself.
Yeah.
He calls out his own name in pain.
Yeah, here you go. So Jack just fucking hits the wall. The main 12 shouted as they ran to his side. Night Shadow's eyes then started to glow blood red.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
He's bleeding from his eyes.
How dare you address me like that?
He said.
You shall show me respect, especially to a royal.
That does...
Bob, you're going to need to be bigger than that when we get to the all caps, so keep
I know.
I'd turn down your mic sensitivity a little bit and back up to the other side of the room. Use your royal candor lot voice.
Yeah.
Sorry, Applejack said, but you're only a descendant of royal. You're not even up to Princess Celestia or Luna's level. You're just some pony who's jealous. This was something that Night Shadow was not going to stand for.
That's so weird. Enough! I have had it with your insults!
He shouted in his royal cancer lot voice.
Whoa!
My God.
You worthless fools! Think that you can just put me down and walk all over me? No! You will learn the hard way of what happens when you have met the wrath of a royal!
You insolent fools! I am from the Fire Nation!
Yeah. You insolent peasants!
Night Shadow then started walking toward the group as he continued.
Once I have killed the 12 of you... End of thought. I will then unleash my army onto Equestria. Truly mine. Everything that my sisters should be rightfully mine. I will be the heir to the throne, and I shall be the ruler of Equestria. And then I'm going to go beyond.
And this is to go even further beyond.
Actually, that final one was an Equestria.
It does say
it is an Equestria.
All the previous times we've been expecting it to be Equestria, but this one finally was.
Also, there were two L's. The ruler of Equestria.
Yeah, no, Bob said that
the
correctly.
roller. Yeah, and then and this is to go even further beyond. Yeah.
He's gonna go super. He's gonna go Super Pony 3.
Well, if you remember, it's on another planet, like not another dimension. So maybe he's just gonna go full.
He's just gonna go into space. Yeah, he's gonna build his own Frieza Force.
Yeah.
Nice. This caught the gang's attention. they weren't even listening.
Oh my God, can you stop yelling, please? You yelled for like a straight minute there.
You're so loud. Stop.
Beyond? How in the world can you go beyond becoming the ruler of Equestria?
Rainbow Dash said.
By becoming a god.
What?
That's impossible. Yeah. That's impossible. No pony can ever become a god. Only humans can.
Only humans can achieve godhood.
Gods, Celestia and Luna. I guess they're the only ones.
I mean, I guess they were gods first, ponies second. Question mark?
I don't know if we want to have this discussion here. Gathered around the fire or whatever, discussing the shit, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So Twilight said.
Twilight's right. Even I... Whoa, Pinkie Pie, what are you trying to do? Pinkie Pie, what dark secrets are you experimenting
Pinkie Pie, what the fuck?
Even I could never become something like that.
Even I, the perfect pony, could never achieve godhood.
That has to be the most... Sorry,
go ahead.
That has to be the most crazy thing that I have ever heard any pony say.
Even I cannot go Ultra Instinct. That's only for angels.
Yalla, you know the reference because I never played it. What is the "become as gods" reference from?
Oh yeah, that's Nier Automata.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess was
good game. People should play it.
That's just I was thinking that as well.
It's a good, yeah. Silence!
Pinkie Pie then ran over to Jack's leg as Night Shadow shouted,
You all see! My powers are leveled to that of gods! I am all powerful.
Okay.
No force can stop me. Not my sisters, nor the 12 of you. I will become a god. And once I have become God himself, then I will control this whole universe under my will.
I mean, at least he has ambition. Gotta give him that.
I feel like this reminded me of Yoimune. Didn't Ghibli Pragmatist also have like a bunch of weird speeches?
Yeah. Ghibli also wanted to become a god.
Billy and
Pismatist,
He's really a great god the most.
Really a great god the most.
Right.
It's so weird. It's suddenly hitting me again how weird it is that he just happened to write Joaquin over and over into a god-like character.
Yeah, and
unintentionally. He did not mean to do that.
No, he didn't. And then meanwhile, you have this other guy whose whole fucking thing
is trying to become a god, and he doesn't get to. But then, okay.
No.
Meanwhile, we all trust in Joaquin. Hail Joaquin.
Yeah, hail Joaquin.
Random side character.
The main 12 then looked at one another as they all then looked at Night Shadow.
Not if we can help it.
Dylan said. Clayton then had his sword at the ready.
No matter what happens, we'll keep on fighting until we will defeat you and put an end to all of this.
Callyton said.
That was Callyton. My bad.
New friend.
Yeah, that's like when Sonic appears at the end of Subspace Emissary.
Yeah.
He literally just appears like last fucking second.
Yeah. Apparently he got added to the game at the last second, and because they wanted to put every character in that story mode, they're like, how about the Sonic just shows up?
He just appears for the final boss fight. Here you go.
Yeah, that's classic Callyton there. Night Shadow then shook his head at them.
You fools. You have no idea what you're getting into. If they'll get into it, Jesus Christ, stop talking and fight.
Verbal warfare. Sam and Corey then cracked their knuckles. Just the two of them.
Yeah, only them. I mean...
Oh gosh. All right, yell it in unison.
Oh no, I hate that.
3, 2, 1. We'll just see about that. I think it actually went all right.
Yeah.
They said unison. Max looked at his brother and his friends as he then looked at the main 6 who were all standing their ground. Sam and Corey had big TN and Yamcha energy there. Hey, yeah, we'll take you on, except for the fact that we're not the main character, so we definitely won't be doing that.
We will be killed by Cybermen. At least one of us will.
Yeah, so Max that started to have a smile across his face.
Sorry, I was going to say real quick before you continue. Which one would end up dead in a crater, Sam or Corey?
Probably Corey.
Probably.
Corey,
you know what? Yeah.
I'd say probably Sam. This author seems to like having Corey end up doing things in side chapters, actually.
That's true, actually. Shit.
Whereas Sam has probably by this point been the one around the least.
Oh,
how about Jack?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Jack. Jack would die to a Cyberman.
Jack is gonna die before he even saying anything.
Yeah.
Jack is gonna die. I mean, Jack is already dying in the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, so Max looked at his brother and his friends as he then looked at the main 6 who were all standing their ground. Max then started to have a smile across his face.
They're right.
He said.
We won't give up. Not until we stop you, Night Shadow.
All of a sudden, he's like, yes, actually.
Oh, so that really was just lead up to the fight.
Just the preamble, yep. Chapter 56 is just preamble to the fight.
All right, well, just
in order to write a more perfect fanfic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we actually, before this next, we're reading all of this, right?
Yeah, read the author note.
Okay. So author's chapter notes. Okay, everybody, I'm very sore on how the other chapter came out. I really need to slow down with my typing.
That's not the problem.
I type too fast. I'm sorry.
I get a little bit crazy sometimes. I get a little bit out of control with my rhymes.
I go into a berserker state. But I do hope that it was okay. But now on to the next chapter. And let me tell you, only one person would think of an idea like this.
Yeah, QB!
Gosh.
Oh boy.
I like this look for you, QB Gear.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what? I like the confidence. I like the confidence. It's inspirational, I guess. But anyway, I hope you like this one. Enjoy. We only have one more to go. No, we don't.
Reminder, it's 60 chapters, so we don't. He keeps thinking it's not, but it is.
That is the same energy as that car I saw on Craigslist where the guy was like, nobody got a car like this, and he had painted those like racing stripes on. They were completely misaligned.
He wasn't wrong, yeah.
I mean, it was an objectively true statement, is what it was, which is my favorite kind of statement.
And I mean, we also have been objectively, truly saying this whole story that there will never be another story like this one, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so chapter 57, a crazy and stupid idea, aka a reckless last-ditch idea.
I mean, that tracks.
Yeah. I buy it. The main 12 were holding their ground, as they then had their eyes on their target. Night Shadow holding his ground as well, as he had a sinister smile on his face.
You're not even fighting yet. None of you are holding your ground. Something needs to happen for that.
You know what?
Okay.
Just roll with it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my line, right? Yeah. Now come!
He shouted.
Show me what you 12 hold. Show me that you can somehow best me. Show me your power.
Show me your true power.
Yeah. Searching for a GIF?
No, I'm trying to take a picture. I was going to send that car real quick. Max and Twilight gulped as they then opened their mouths.
Gulp.
Gulp.
There you
go. Let's go! And let's go! There. I assume that's the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, only them two.
Yeah, there's that custom car, by the way.
Yeah.
Nobody has one like that.
So let's go. They shouted in unison as they all charged at Night Shadow.
Night Shadow.
You worthless fools!
Night Shadow said under his breath. As the main 12 were within his range, he then teleported out of the way.
Oh.
Instant transmission.
Okay. Shit. It's a powerful technique.
Yeah, instant emission. The main 12 stopped as they looked around the area.
Damn it. Where did he go?
Corey said. The main 12 then felt something grab hold of them as they then saw Night Shadow stand on the other side of them.
Whoa. It is now I who is behind you.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Did you really think that you could defeat an alicorn of descendant royal blood? You're all a bigger bunch of fools than I thought. You just moved out of the way. You didn't do that much.
Yeah.
But he did do it.
He then shocks them as he keeps mocking them.
That's so shocking. To think that my worthless sister Celestia would send her favorite pets to put me in my place. Ha! The 12 of you will die when I'm through with you.
I feel like he's slowly turning into Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
My worthless sister Celestia would send her favorite pets.
Oh no, I can actually do a Gilbert Gottfried impression if you'd like me to.
Sure.
Sorry.
I'll save it for next line. I'll save it for next line.
Yeah, exactly.
All I'll say real quick, is that also if you're starting out loud, Discord, the program is cutting off the first part of.
He's cutting off
lines.
the laughs generally.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
man. Here, let me turn off noise suppression as well.
I think you just gotta slowly lean into it a little.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh. As kept shocking them, Twilight then used her magic as she freed herself and her friends. Night Shadow only snickered at them.
Were they captured in some way?
Yeah, no. So, as it said, the 12 felt something grab hold of them. Presumably, he is holding them like telekinetically
With some kind of magic.
something.
And then actually shocking them.
Yeah, with electricity.
Magic
I
electricity.
Thought he was emotionally shocking them.
No, he meant literally shocking them.
By mocking them. Like they were surprised.
Yeah, no, I get why you'd be confused, but
now
he
I
was
understand. Okay, he is actually doing something.
Yeah, electric shocks, not Toby Keith shocks.
Yeah. So you want me to do my Gilbert?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I was wrong.
Jesus.
That's good.
He said,
"It seems the 12 of you might keep me busy after all."
Rainbow Dash then flew at him.
You're gonna need an entire 6 liter of water.
It's actually fine. It doesn't hurt my throat at all. But I won't do it for the whole thing.
How do you think Gilbert got free talks? Every day?
Here, Bob, you should use it when a line is particularly aggressive.
Okay.
Don't underestimate us, pal.
She said as she charged at him. Night Shadow then held out his hoof as he made a sonic wave come out of it, as it then hit Rainbow Dash and sent her plummeting to the floor.
So a sound.
I mean, it's just sonic boom. He's just Guile.
Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic
boom.
Yeah. Dashy!
Clayton shouted as he then ran at Night Shadow.
You son of a bitch! I'll make you pay for hurting her!
He said as he raised his katana over his head. Night Shadow yawned as he formed a cutlass sword with his magic as he countered Clayton's attack. Clayton then took another swing at him, only for his blade to be countered again by Night Shadow's sword.
Is that the best you can do?
Night Shadow said. Clayton gritted his teeth as he then started swinging his sword at him, trying to cut Night Shadow. Night Shadow only kept countering every single one of his attacks.
Apparently that is the best he can do.
Yeah.
Overhand slash, overhand slash, overhand slash.
Flipper done. Flipper done. Flipper done.
Damn you. I hope you are filled
Lock you
with
up
water.
with a large structure.
I hope the fucking beavers get you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, he'll take over the beaver planet next.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Clayton said. As Night Shadow was taking care of Clayton, Jack and Pinkie Pie then ran at him from behind, hoping to catch him off guard. What the fuck can you two do? You have no combat ability.
No, but Pinkie Pie was on the verge of being a god earlier, so
yeah, so actually Pinkie probably the strongest of the main 12.
Yeah.
Well,
she's just always kept her power level hidden, but now she's unleashed.
Well, the last time Pinkie Pie caught someone off guard, she sampled their schnitzel, so
yeah,
maybe that's her technique. Sexual warfare, you know?
She's gonna run up, unzip Night Shadow's pants.
Oh no.
We got him now!
Jack thought as they were reaching up to his back.
You've got my back! Or whatever.
Gonna massage his shoulders, whisper in his ear.
Make him so relaxed that he can't defend himself.
Yeah. But before they could land a blow to his blind spot, they were then frozen in place.
Ooh. What the? I can't move?
Jack said.
Me neither, Jackie.
An old Jackie Wacky.
Mm-hmm.
Pinkie said as she tried her best to move her body. Night Shadow then formed a giant armored gauntlet above them as he then let it fall onto the two. It didn't even punch, it just falls.
It just falls. Why not an anvil at that point?
Fucking, just bring Master Hand in here. The others were stunned by this.
First, I'm wondering if he's ripping off any other, anime final battles,
I'm pretty sure it's the final battle from the Green Lantern movie.
Yeah, that one. His favorite movie. My favorite movie, actually.
Also the favorite movie of Adam and the Chipmunks. He's like, oh, they were all sitting around for Thanksgiving watching Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, that was what they picked, wasn't it?
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah. Jack! Pinkie Pie!
Clayton shouted. This gave Night Shadow an opening as he slashed at Clayton's chest.
God, Clayton's chest is honestly taking a pretty big beating over the course of the story.
He's armored everywhere else.
Right. Fair.
But the chest. Clayton!
Rainbow Dash said...
Sorry, there's no emotion or inflection in that, so...
Yeah.
Clayton!
Rainbow Dash said as she got up and flew over to him, only to have Night Shadow teleport in front of her face, as he then turned around and bucked her in the face as she hit Heath floor.
What?
Damn.
Night Shadow then lifted her up with his magic as he had his cutlass sword at her neck.
I hate that he keeps calling it a cutlass sword.
Yeah.
How pitiful,
he said.
A pony caring for a human makes me sick.
Okay, sure, whatever, buddy.
Yeah.
Just before he could slit Rainbow Dash's throat, he was then caught off guard as he was hit in the back by Dylan's windmill shuriken.
Got off guard by one of the two people with a visible weapon.
Is this turn-based? Why are only two of them doing anything at any one time?
Okay, so QB Gear, while writing this, was treating it like a fight in D&D.
Yeah.
So there's a turn order and shit?
Yeah, so each time they try, it's okay, he used this reaction in order to do this, and okay, that attack didn't reach his AC, so no dice. Just doesn't do anything to him.
It feels more like that Final Fantasy game where it had the real-time movement, but you could only move and attack for a few seconds at a time, and then it would pause.
Oh,
the next one.
I think that's 12.
12, yeah. This feels like Final Fantasy 12 a lot.
Yeah, no, this is how a fight would go in 12. That's correct.
I used to play a palindrome in D&D.
Yeah.
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 Palindrome.
I stole that.
Got him.
Yeah, got him.
Got him.
Dylan said as he then ran at him.
But wait,
this is still Dylan.
Fluttershy, you take him from above.
But see, look, CKD, the people in the chat are talking about how Adam is racist against ponies, but this guy's racist against humans. It's here's the thing. They got together because it's the old joke that, two racist groups hate each other, so they should both be able to agree to just never interact with each other. And then they'd both be happy. This is the opposite. They just decided, you know what, we hate each other. Our mutual hatred will facilitate our success, except for the fact that they lost.
They want the same goals, just for opposite reasons.
Exactly.
Full separation of pony and human.
And so they're uniting to bring about that goal.
And so that's why Night Shadow invaded the human world and took it over.
Yeah. I can't really explain that.
I mean, that is just more of a case if he just wants to take over the full universe.
Yeah, he was practicing here because all the humans that have superpowers left, so there was no one to maybe get in his way. He was practicing it, feeling it out, seeing how it would go, and then he was going to go over to Equestria and do it where he'd have to fight Celestia and Luna and such.
And then he would go even further beyond.
Doesn't it seem like his primary goal is to go to Equestria? Wasn't he already there?
But then he will go beyond, is what he says.
Right, but I'm saying he could have started attacking Equestria a long time ago.
No, he needed a base of operations.
He had one. It was in Equestria.
Yeah, but that's why he lost, because Celestia and Luna were more powerful. That's why he has to come here first.
Okay.
He has to level up, man.
He's leveling up by killing
he's
rats.
grinding here.
Yeah, he's grinding.
Yeah. He's leveling up. He will attain Super Pony Blue, and then he'll go for it.
So
he's such a Discord power lag.
He came here to grind so he could attack Equestria, and they went to Equestria so they could grind on their ponies.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Whoa.
Good guys and bad guys were both grinding in different ways.
Night Shadow is trying to apply that Sigma grind set, but he's more like a beta grind set, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, beta grind set. This is it's actually the plot to the live action He-Man movie where He-Man gets sent to Earth But the opposite. And Skeletor remains in I almost said Equestria, Eternia,
Skeletor
and is draining all the powers from the sorceress. Here, they went to Earth and drained all the powers from Discord.
Yeah.
So it's just the opposite.
Okay.
It's just a mirror to that story, honestly.
Right.
That beautiful story. So Fluttershy, you take him from above, he said.
All right.
I guess. Fluttershy
Sure.
said. I really Fluttershy said as she flew over Night Shadow as high as she could. Night Shadow then that implies that she's like high, like
Yeah.
on substances. Night Shadow then made his eyes glow as he made an image of a giant spider appear in front of Fluttershy.
Ooh.
Oh no, a picture.
Ah.
That shouldn't work. She likes animals. She'd love a giant spider.
Yeah,
Fluttershy quickly flew back down to then ground as she covered her face with her hoofs. Night Shadow then held her by the neck with his magic and started choking her. As soon as strangling her, asterisk. As soon as Dylan grabbed hold of Night Shadow, he then glanced over to see his wife being choked. Ah, my horse wife!
No!
Oh no, my wife.
My wife.
My horse!
Fluttershy!
He said.
Hold on, I'm calm.
He was cut off as he felt his whole body being lifted up into the air.
Here, let me help you get to her.
Night Shadow said as he threw him into Fluttershy as the two flew into one of the glass pods.
Oh no!
Like Night Shadow is like holding her by the neck.
He's holding both of them.
Oh, I guess with his
Magically.
magic, but still, like they shouldn't be that far away. Okay. Weird.
No, he's huge.
Yeah, I guess.
He's
He towers
enormous.
over them. He's
also
like 2.5
holding them with
feet
magic,
tall.
so it's who knows from how far he's holding.
Yeah, he's got a whole
2.5
head
feet
on
tall.
them, an extra 6 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they make the movie adaptation, the role of Night Shadow will be played by Tom Cruise.
Right.
Honestly, his best work. He's been really needing a good villain role.
Yeah.
So he just threw him in the glass pods. Night Shadow then glanced at the remaining 3.
Now I just have to get rid of the 6 of you.
He said. He then formed a scythe as he then raised it down at them. As the
Raised
scythe
it
was...
down?
Yes.
Yeah.
You ever
Raised
been
it
so
down.
up, you're down.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been so up I was down, and then I was up and down and all around, but still, I couldn't raise something down.
Up,
That's
down, all around.
Can you move it like this?
Yeah.
I can shake it like that.
But can you move it like this?
I can shake it like that.
There's another video where we did that. And I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
I really wish I could. As the scythe was about to hit them, Corey then pushed the gang out of the way as they all missed the attack. Night Shadow then lifted up the scythe as he then smiled evilly. Don't you
I
mean
like
he
that
dropped
they
up
miss-
the scythe?
I also like that they missed the attack instead of the attack missing them.
Yeah.
Right.
They really tried to get hit by that attack.
They tried, but Corey wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
You thought the 12 of you could beat me, huh? You thought you had a chance.
He then transforms the scythe into chains as he uses them to capture Sam and Applejack. No!
Oh,
Pending
no,
on the
most-
selling.
The biggest threat against him.
Yeah.
No.
No, not Sam and Applejack.
Not these characters I care about so much.
Oh yes, Fluttershy, classic trad horse wife.
Yeah.
Also, if you notice, a lot of people pointed out how their nose and mouth form like a little face, and when that gif Blue Star Gal does, look, it's like the face goes from surprise when she looks up to evil smile.
Yeah,
when
it
she looks
does. It
down.
becomes an evil smile.
You
That's
see the little
great.
face? The face
Yeah.
within the
Great.
face.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the same kind of image as the no bitches Megamind one.
Yeah.
So obviously
Yeah.
now someone needs to put no bitches on top of a screen cap of that.
Oh, poor Fluttershy.
Dude,
No big
you-
damn.
if I could play music during this, which again I'm recording desktop audio, I would now be playing Blinded in Chains by Avenged Sevenfold.
Nice.
Because
Nice.
Avenged Sevenfold is swag, at least City people.
And they mean This Means War by
Yeah.
So Rarity and Corey just guys.
And
Rarity and Corey yell as Night Shadow then stomps his hoof onto the floor, creating a shockwave that launches the last four into some machinery parts
that are just there on the ground in this laboratory, I guess.
TKD, who will watch Ghost Adventures now?
Sorry,
yes,
I've been meaning to clean this place up.
No.
Damn.
Applejack and Sam will be watching BuzzFeed Unsolved in heaven.
Not in kawaii. All of the main 12 are just getting their ass kicked in various different ways.
There we go. No horse what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Rarity and Corey yell as Night Shadow then stomps his hoof onto the floor, creating a shockwave that launches the floor. Night Shadow then looks to see Corey and Rarity have been knocked out, leaving only for him to take care of Twilight and Max. Night Shadow then walks up to the last two as he smiles in his victory.
Well, now do you see the powers of a god?
He said.
This is how powerful I truly am. Not even Celestia's most favorite little pets could stop me in my conquest. You have all failed.
Tell me about the loneliness of good, Clayton. Is it the same as the loneliness of evil? Skeletor says that in the movie. He then teleports the main 12 above his head as he then throws all of them into the wall. He then sighs as he walks over to the large metal ring in the wall.
Since you 12 have failed in your mission to stop me. End of sentence.
Yeah.
You now get to watch me as I destroy your wonderful little Equestria.
He said. Twilight looks at Max.
Max, I think Night Shadow is right. We can't beat him. We failed every pony. He's won.
I won.
Oh my God.
Yay, I won.
She said, now, my little ponies, you will die.
Yeah.
Die. She said. Die. Max glanced at Night Shadow, then back at Twilight. Oh my gosh. As he moved his left hand.
Twilight is now made of diamonds.
No.
No, Twilight.
He said.
I know we can do this. But how? You saw what he did to all of our friends. How can we defeat him?
Max was thinking of an idea as fast as he could. He tried to think of something, but nothing was coming to mind.
God damn it, Max.
I mean, sorry. In their defense, Night Shadow just showed like 6 different ways of magic and whatever. Like, I can't even pin down what his power range is.
Mm-hmm.
And Connor's almost a god.
Right.
Yeah. Even he can't think of it. I don't know, Twilight.
Max said, I don't, but
I have no fucking clue.
I know that we're not gonna fail.
Max then got to his knees as he and Twilight helped up their friends, just walking on knees.
You guys all right?
Too.
Yeah.
You guys all right? You need a phoenix down?
No.
Yeah. Yay. We're gonna be okay.
Jack said.
Yep, that Night Shadow guy may have gotten us good, but that doesn't mean we're not out of this fight just yet.
What do you mean, Night Shadow guy? There's one guy you're fighting.
Yeah, that Night Shadow guy is
his name is Night Shadow.
Yeah, Night Shadow guy.
That guy named Night Shadow. It's like that.
Also, I love that this doesn't mean that we're not out of the fight.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash said. Sam and Applejack agreed with her. Rainbow Dash is right. We can't give up now. Not like this. Not like this.
We'll have to give up a different way.
On our own terms,
we'll give up when we're in the void. How does that sound?
Jack then crossed his arms.
So what do we do? How are we gonna stop Night Shadow?
Jack asked, hoping that someone would come up with a plan.
Jesus. Oh, I'll tell you how we're gonna defeat him.
Of course. Why didn't everybody turn to Clayton first? He's the only one who ever comes up with plans.
Oh boy.
And even then, his plan is usually just like, let's kill him.
Yeah.
Swing sword really hard.
Everyone then turned to him.
Okay, we're all ears, man. What's the plan?
So what's the plan? What's the plan? What's the fucking plan, man? Skooks.
Yeah.
Max said. Clayton then pulled out his black communist sunglasses as he put them on. Pulled them out as he put them on. Like he dipped his face into his pocket.
Yeah.
Now he's serious.
He is very, very agile.
Oh my god. Heh, I'll tell ye how.
True brewing language.
That's a new usage for that.
Yeah.
That's because he is the ultimate brewing. He said as a grin formed onto his face.
Okay, and viewers, listeners, I want everyone to really pay attention for this.
Really grab one of the arms of your chair, because this plan
Close your eyes and focus on your ear hole.
I'll tell ye how. We're gonna combine.
What?
What? Like Patara earrings, fusion dance combined?
We're gonna combine.
Earrings.
This is
What?
a good plan,
Chapter
everyone.
end notes.
Chapter end notes. Oh boy. Mother of Celestia, how the hell is this idea gonna work? Please, guys, I actually need ideas. I just said a thing, but I don't fucking know it. I'm writing this shit. Oh, I almost forgot. If have any comments whatsoever, then post to your heart is content.
Let me guess, the one comment was Blade going, hey man, can you resurrect my character and have them...
And combine.
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna
Can I be
combine.
part of the combination?
Moving
Oh,
on.
dude, Stannis, hell yeah.
Yeah, Kasparov is conglomerating his pawns into a mega chessatron.
God, Kasparov is so good at chess, dude.
He's a pretty cool guy.
I gotta say, though, almost everyone in the main 12 is a pawn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Actually, I think I need a little break.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
that's fine.
We
shit.
gotta leave you in a little bit of suspense, but only a little. So,
Oh,
I'll be
boy.
right back.
Just a small amount of suspense.
Yeah, you know.
Just a bit.
Take a little break, too. I need another drink.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Ran out of
get-
Nitro Pepsi pretty early on.
I'm gonna get a Coke.
And I will stay here.
Yeah, let's do that. Here, yell it.
Yeah.
Give them
What's up?
prompts to look for gifts for.
What? I'm
Here.
It's too bad that I'm shit at like ideas. But if you guys have ideas, oh god, that's a good. I mean, look for fusion gifts. That's the good one because I'm assuming that's. I literally don't know. I'm going blind into this, but yeah, no, you're right, Locke. I'm legally not allowed to imagine things. That is, yeah.
You know, I don't actually know.
Hmm?
The Australian asked, "Will Fate have an end credit song?" I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, we
Because normally we
haven't
have,
really discussed that at all.
Yeah, so like normally.
Here come fusions. Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh man, let's look. Oh yes, good old cards being fused. Oh dude.
You seeing
Goku.
and
Goku Thomas Gomez
Gomez? Yeah.
or Toku.
Well, Toku is the Goku who smokes weed.
Oh no, I thought that was if they used the Patara earrings instead of the fusion dance.
Oh.
Oh god, I love the live action fusion. That's really good. Oh right, Digimon fusions, right? I forgot about those. Oh, all of these are so very good. Thinking of, Dad says you're thinking of Smoku for the
No,
smoking.
That's Gunsmoku. Gunsmoku is the one who
Gunsmoku.
shoots a lot of bullets. I think I still have a picture of Gunsmoku around here somewhere.
God, this reminds me of what's it called? Robber Ross, like a while back, like with a bunch of his friends and like other like artist people, like did a bunch of like fusion drawings and like Garthic phone. That was good shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
watch that video.
Gunsmoke.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Look at that boy. Look at all
And
these
we made it
beautiful
guns.
fusions.
So yeah, I'm back. Also, because wait,
Dude, doing the fusion dance as your football celebration is fucking sweet.
It's really good. Look at these guys. These guys rock.
It'd be even cooler if they actually just combined and it's like, oh,
Dude, if they became like they became an extra powerful.
Is this what I think is? That's not gonna work. Why is that not gonna? Okay, sorry. Hold on.
Become an extra powerful footballman.
Let me pull this screen up just so I can really quickly go and get a meme for you guys. But yeah, I'm back.
I've got the juice.
Nice. Are you getting juiced up?
Yeah, I'm high on juice.
You're high on your own supply, I hear.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, I just wanted to post that again because Dragon Ball Z has been mentioned various times in this chat.
Mm-hmm. Mainly by me.
This has quickly become one of my favorite images of all time.
Okay. I'm very, very excited.
The one I posted, it's up there. The Minnesota Vikings facing off versus the Saiyans, and
hell yeah!
I love the Madden in the corner there. Favre is clearly off his game today. After 19 years of watching him play, I've never seen such low performance. He keeps this up, this may well be his last year in the NFL.
Dude, Napa, look at Napa as the center, just smiling.
Yeah. God, I mean, Napa's having a good time.
And Brett Favre is crying.
Yeah, Brett Favre is crying down there.
Yeah. Dude, I'm amazed.
Wouldn't you be crying if you were playing against the literal team of Saiyans?
I also
most of whom are super.
I also like how most of these faces that he's drawn are not significantly bigger than the faces
they're barely
in on. like Gohan, it makes sense to do a little bit of a zoom in, but like Goku, that's almost the same size.
Yeah. It's just to me, it's especially apparent on Broly for some reason.
Yeah, Broly's picture's huge.
If you want to see the most horrifying thing here, the Broly himself, that looks exactly like the overdosed on transformation chemicals from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen movie.
I mean, that also literally just looks like Broly is the thing.
Yeah. Because his arm is smaller though, that's what it looks like. And look at Trunks. Yeah. Look at Trunks' right arm.
I just noticed his arm.
It's horrifying.
It's like his shoulder, it's like the muscles are so big that it caused his shoulder to dislocate.
Guys, we should get going, guys.
We should get going. I'm sorry. There's a lot to unpack in that picture. Holy shit.
I mean, I tried to post a meme, but it turned into a ghost because it was a dead meme.
That's okay.
Damn. That happens.
Anyway, oh man, I missed my opportunity. Somebody wait. Did anybody post a picture that didn't embed properly in Discord? Connor, I think maybe he did that. Oh man, I missed my opportunity to post this.
Damn.
Dang it.
Damn.
Well, Intellectron, did yours fuck up? Well, just pretend I posted that in time. Oh man, I feel bad.
Okay. Now I'm really back for good.
All right.
So.
Well.
All right. Well, chapter F.A.T.E.
We have before that we have more notes. Okay. I know that I said this was going to be the last chapter and all but bucket. I'm making another one after this one.
Right.
Mother of Celestia, what have I gotten myself into? Enjoy.
Gonna make 2 more after this. It's so incredible that he apparently is not writing these all at once, but he is actually writing and at least going and uploading and writing author's notes for each part. Dude, this is the one perfect time to just write the entire final battle.
Just power through it, yeah.
But yeah, all right.
I mean, earlier in the story, he write what was it, fucking 8 chapters or so?
Yeah, 12 chapters before uploading the first of those 12, yeah. All right, well, anyway, this epic battle is going to get even more epic. They're going to combine. This is going to be the craziest final anime battle ever or whatever. In chapter 58, a new kind of power, aka the birth of a new power.
Oh, shit.
Everyone just looked at him.
Everyone's like, hold on, what?
Oh.
Pardon? Excuse
pardon
me?
You think maybe you could repeat that?
Could you perchance be bothered to repeat the last statement you made?
Oh man. We're gonna do what now, bro?
We're gonna do what now? Dylan said. Clayton then turned to him.
You heard me, Dylan. We're gonna combine.
Max blinked a few times. He always knew that Clayton had wild ideas, but this was beyond wild. This had to be without question the most stupidest idea ever. Max then placed his hand on his face as he then rubbed his head a bit. He's like doing like a pat your stomach, rub your head.
Okay then, Clayton.
Max said.
Would you kindly tell us how in the world are we going to do that?
Good question. Well, I found these snazzy earrings.
Well. Clayton then crossed his arms as he kept his smug grin.
It's simple, really. We'll just use the elements of harmony, that's how.
That still doesn't explain much.
He said. Now everyone thought that sounded crazy.
Oh, now they do.
Clayton, the elements of harmony can't do that.
They're powerful. She's trying to let him down.
They're not that powerful. They're not.
It's like you're trying to get your senile grandparent back to bed or something.
Yeah.
Clayton.
Okay, Clayton, that's very nice. Go back to bed.
Can't you do it by using online? No, Grandma, that's not how...
That's not how it works.
That's not... The word doesn't mean what you think it means. I don't know what you think it means, but that's not how you use it.
But they're powerful, Twilight, so they have to work. That's...
Just connect me to the online. Like, okay, Jesus.
I don't want to have to pay for it. Connect me to the free online.
God.
Yeah.
Twilight's right.
Rarity said.
The elements of harmony are only used to banish or imprison any pony. They're not supposed to be used in a non-lethal way.
What? They're not supposed to be used in a non-lethal way.
The thing is, she says that after explaining that they're for banishing or imprisoning, neither of which are lethal if you do them correctly.
The idea that she's saying they're not supposed to be not used in a non-lethal way sounds to me, and maybe I'm wrong here, it sounds to me like, you know how like the way advice they say about a gun, like never point a gun at anything you're not ready to destroy.
I was going to say it has the same energy.
Yeah.
It has the same energy as taking that and thinking, oh, so I should only ever use guns to kill.
No, Bob.
Like, there's no way you should ever use them in a non-lethal way.
Bob,
if you point your gun at something, you must shoot them.
You found the thing once where a guy accidentally said that. That's what I was trying to get at. He said, if you draw your gun, you must use it. You have no choice.
As soon as that's out of its holster, you must fire.
Yeah, it's like if it's pointed at something, you better shoot. Like what?
I think here, like they just added a negative. Like
our ancestors,
they're not supposed to be used in a lethal way.
Our ancestors used to use these elements of harmony to strike people down, but nowadays we're more civilized, you know.
Made the elements of harmony to help mankind, not to destroy it.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I used to have trouble remembering which one was fiction and which one was nonfiction. Because to me, it was like fiction. It has an F and a C and a T. I thought fact, but it's like no, that's the opposite of what it means.
Yeah, your fiction, your faction.
It seemed weird to me that we would name non-real stuff and then just say everything that's real is the not non-real stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that seemed weird to me. That we would say non-fiction is stuff that's not made up.
Yeah, thinking about it, yeah, I see what you mean.
But like that, you know, as a little kid, that's how it was. So I guess they mixed up that for the word lethal.
Well, no, he just added two negatives. He was either going to write the elements of harmony can only be used in a non-lethal way, or they can't be used in a lethal way. And he just made a mistake.
You know, I do like what Intellectron says, though. Instead of the elements of harmony, the elements of armory.
Hell yeah!
That's a
bad. So they can't do that, but I guess they can. Clayton thought for a bit until he came up with an answer.
I see. But hey, that can't mean that we can't give it a try, can we? I mean, who knows? It just might work.
We can always give it a shot. It's not like we have any other ideas.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we don't want to can't do what.
Has anyone really ever been go do want to look more like that whole thing?
Have you ever had a dream where you if you can and you can and
Yeah.
Hi, my name is. Oh! Oh! I love that TikTok.
Everyone looked at each other.
Why.
Yeah. Everyone looked at one another. They all knew that this wouldn't work, and then they're just gonna patronize him.
Wow.
Max then sighed as he then placed his hand on Clayton's shoulder.
Wow. Okay, Clayton. Let's just pray to God that this plan of yours works.
Not even Celestia, to actual God now. He said. Clayton nodded at him as he smiled. The 12 of them then stood next to one another as Max called out to Night Shadow, who's just sort of sitting there watching.
Night Shadow!
I just love the idea that, so presumably, there was talk of a metal ring in the wall. Like, presumably that's some kind of portal device. So, Night Shadow all this time has just been trying to activate that somehow.
Takes a lot of work.
Apparently.
Night Shadow was busy activating the large ring as he then stopped and turned to his attention to the main 12.
Oh, man, he's standing at attention.
To his attention to the main 12, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well,
he said,
you guys don't give up that easily, do you? I've really changed his voice.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to protecting the people that we love and care about.
Dylan said.
Well then!
Well then, he then stepped away from the machine as he walked in the center of the large room.
I take it you're all ready for your second meeting?
He said.
But we've only had first breakfast. What about second breakfast? What about second meeting?
You 12 are only wasting your time thinking that you can beat me. I told you that my powers are on par to that of a god.
Yeah, I'm's a god.
Cool.
Yeah.
Corey then flipped him off.
Damn. Corey, best character. Hell yeah. He's just flipping him the bird. We're not going down that easily. We have the elements of harmony to match your so-called godly power.
Your so-called godly power? He said. Night Shadow only smirked at the human's remark.
The elements of harmony.
He said.
You think that those 6 little trinkets are enough to stop an all-powerful alicorn of royal blood? Do you really think that you can just stop me like that? Do you?
Do you?
Huh?
Like, genuinely, do you really believe that? Like, what the fuck?
We won't lose, Sam said. We have the power of friendship, and that will be enough to stop you.
We'll show him the real superpower of teamwork.
Wow.
Night Shadow was getting sick of them as he charged up his horn, forming a giant ball of magical energy.
Kill him, Night Shadow.
Well then, let's see if your friendship can stop this.
Keep your eye on the birdie. We never got to see what that was. I've always wondered what the hell Raditz was actually going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Night Shadow was getting sick of them as he charged up his horn forming a giant ball. Yeah. He said as he launched his attack at them. As the ball of energy came at them, the main 12 then closed their eyes.
Oh, sorry. Looks like this is it.
I always hated you, Clayton.
Oh,
hey, Clayton, what's your plan? Oh, let's fuse. All right, let's give it a shot. Hey, watch this. Oh, man, we didn't fuse fast enough. Goodbye, guys.
We didn't even try.
So yeah, looks like this is it, Rainbow Dash said.
Yay! It was nice knowing you guys.
Jack said. Likewise. Applejack said.
Goodbye.
This is a very cordial group death.
Yeah,
well, guys, it was an absolute honor to meet all of you and to have known you for so long. But alas, it appears that we must part ways forever.
Yeah. Death, the final party.
Yeah.
Said As the ball of energy came even closer, there then was a bright white glow coming from the main 12's elements.
The main 12's elements.
Yeah, they all have elements.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the 6 boys got given, like, element rings or something to help them in the battle.
I like that gif a lot, Intellectron.
Yeah.
God, relatable.
Yeah.
CKD says, no, they weren't. Okay, never mind. I remember something vague at the end of chapter 53 where the boys got, like, powered up a little bit, but
A little bit.
I don't remember the details. Whatever, they're gonna combine.
What the? What's going on?
Twilight said. The glow started to get brighter and brighter as it surrounded them in white light. Suddenly the boys' elements of harmony then came from around their necks.
Oh. Crap! My element!
Max said.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
all of our elements came off.
Trying to escape.
The last part.
This is nonsense.
Yeah. That's like what Pinky would say in like Darkest Dungeon. You know, when the final, like every character has a line they say for the final boss. That's what you would say. Death.
Oh crap! Our elements.
Oh man.
Oh beans.
Oh beans.
Oh, and now he's running our underwear up the flagpole. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Does
no.
this change anything in the stream? No. Okay. Because I wanted to bring up that it reminds me of our Church of Hard Knocks lyrics. Remember,
Yeah.
there's just like, there's a party up in the sky that you'll get to when it's your time.
Yeah.
All right. I
That's
won't
what
read
it
all
is.
of them.
The main 12 then saw the boys' elements of harmony then connect together with one another looking like a star.
Huh?
Then a rainbow-like color came from it as each color took a hold of their owner.
Oh.
6 elements connect like a star.
So it's a
I'm
pentagram.
assuming.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's a
one in the
pentagram.
middle and 5
No, a
points.
hexagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can also do. There are 6-pointed stars you can draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the star.
What
is
the?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what Dylan said.
What's going on?
The plan you were making, I guess.
Yeah. What is that? I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, genuinely, they just got like necklaces or something. I don't know what's going on either. How
The
did
boys'
Clayton
elements then
know
started
this song?
shining their respective colors, as they then transformed into something large. Each of the boys' elements then started to combine. Dylan and Jack's elements formed hoof-like legs. Horrifying.
Okay.
Sam and
no,
Corey's elements...
oh no!
Wait, listen,
I
listen,
sorry, I just
listen. Shut
Hoof-like
up.
arms!
Yeah.
Sam and Corey's elements then formed hoof-like arms. Clayton's element then formed a hoof-like body. No, a body, as it had red eyes on the front of the chest and wings on its back. Max's element then formed into a unicorn head.
What the fuck?
Anyone who grew up with Voltron heard in their minds, and I'll form the head.
Blake, just read the next sentence.
The main 12 were then pulled into the large contraption. As they were inside of it, they looked around as they were astounded.
Dude,
right.
it's Power Rangers.
Yes,
It's
there
What the
fucking
fuck?
Power
are 6
Rangers.
elements of harmony formed like a mech.
The Megazord. They're the Megazord now.
Oh.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Let's give it a little more time to try and comprehend that. That's.
I mean, it's just a Megazord.
That was
Oh, man.
upsetting.
Also, the
searched
fact that its
Voltron.
arms and legs are hoof-like.
I like this Voltron gif I got. It's even better than all the
It's
ones with the
very
robot
good.
coming together. That's a one-man
God.
fusion dance right there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're just in a mech now.
They're just in a mech now. They're the Power
They're in a
Rangers.
Zord, yeah.
Yeah, they're in the Zord.
Yeah, go
Hell
back
yeah,
and-
Intellectron. There you go.
Fighting Black Haze in the basement or whatever. Boys will be boys, you know.
I guess.
Me and the boys. Oh,
Damn, look at that. Barack Butler, there you go.
I like how they're the right size too.
Yeah.
Nice and small.
Mhm.
What
all right.
what in the Sam hell? What the hell? Sam said. How in the world did this happen?
I'm not gonna answer your question. Instead, I'll just go. This is it.
Now say, what is it?
This is what I've always dreamt.
Actually, Clayton is, he could be the lead. He could sub in as the lead for Fate No More, I think.
Yeah. Also, Clayton's ideal dream would be, one, to, have, sex with a horse, My Little Pony horse, but two, to operate a mech, be just like his animes.
I mean, he has a bucket list. He has a list of dreams.
I mean, all right. From what I know, this is just going to keep ripping off Tangatapa Gurren Lagann. So.
Yeah. Clayton shouted as he looked at his surroundings to see that he was in a seat, as he looked to his left and right to see 2 silver controls next to him. He then placed his elbows into the opening of the controls as he took hold of the sticks that were at the end. Just putting on his valve index.
Yeah. Someone will have to send like a screen cap just to tell me what the hell that meant. I knew this would work! How?
He said.
He just knew.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the Power Rangers sometimes had like a Sega activator ring that they would stand in to control it.
Yeah.
The boys look to see
the live
straight up the Sega activator.
I love that.
It's very good.
Yeah. The boys looked to see that they had controls as well as they took a hold of them.
Huh.
God.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at these kids.
In a mech now.
How big is this mech?
It fits in the basement of this building, so not very large.
But it is also large enough to fit 6 teenage boys and their dogs.
Yeah.
Unless maybe the basement is just a huge cavernous room.
Yeah, I think the basement.
Sorry, I was just gonna say here's probably the answer. QB Gear forgot they were in a basement.
Yeah.
That's the most likely, but based on like last chapter, Fluttershy flew high up to the ceiling. I assume it is a pretty tall room, but again, I also assume QB Gear maybe forgot where they were. We'll see.
Yeah. Either or.
So Rarity.
What is this?
Rarity asks, now say, what is this?
It's it.
Yeah. Rarity asked Corey. Corey then looked at her.
I don't know, Rarity, but what I want to know is how could our elements of harmony create this?
Something this stupid, yeah. He said.
Just how?
Well,
why?
I'll tell you how.
Okay, tell us.
All right, well, enlighten us. YouTube documentary incoming. Clayton said as he was grinning as Rainbow Dash sat in his lap. Oh, yeah.
Because she is small.
Our elements of harmony sensed our undying motivation to defeat our enemy. They then used their power to save us and create this all-powerful mecha.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
If any of the other boys like wanted to do this plan, it would have turned into whatever like that boy wanted. But Clayton wants his epic mecha fantasy, so this is what they got.
Yeah.
Dylan then blinked.
Dylan then blinked. You really think so, bro?
Are you positive about it? Is that what you're gonna go with, bro?
Is that your explanation?
Are you you're looking to lose this argument on Reddit, bro? He said. Clayton then pulled up his sunglasses.
Of course. Now that we have this, we now have a higher chance to take down Night Shadow.
Ooh, it's perfectly fine just watching all this. He's very passive.
Yeah.
He said. Max laughed a bit at his friend's words.
Okay. Haha, jeez, man, I can't believe this worked. Well, not in the way that I expected. But hey, looks like your idea pulled through.
Oh.
Your lucky guess that this is a thing that can happen.
Oh, that's good, Blue Star Guy. I'll be the crush.
Yeah.
That Zord. That was the only thing I remember from watching Voltron as a kid was the guy going, and I'll be the head when they formed.
What was that like parody video series that came out like a decade ago? Or was it Gigabots? Yeah, Gigabots. Activate.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget about the GoBots.
Yeah.
And the Flowbots, you know.
That can ride their bike with no handlebars.
Yeah, Clayton couldn't even do that.
Right.
I bet Clayton could.
Well, let's ask him. Clayton.
Oh, yeah, totally. My bike's a hover bike, so,
That's true. Oh, he has the cool motorcycle, yeah.
Yeah, he has the fan rear from FF7.
Yeah. So he grabbed the controls. He said as he grabbed the controls on his side.
Well, Twilight?
Max said.
You ready to end this once and for all?
He said. Twilight looked up at Max to see him have a small smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
One small smile.
She then smiled back at him as she placed her hoofs on top of his hands.
Yes.
Weird.
She said,
let's end this once and for all.
Max nodded.
Let's murder the shit out of this dude.
Yes, please.
As he then started up the machine, as in his eyes emitted a white light.
Oh man. Sorry, I'm just seeing this.
Yeah, I'm seeing all of these fucking beautiful gifs.
Transformations. Thank you.
Man.
God, that one's really good.
Okay, you guys, let's end this.
Sweet.
Gotta be really catch.
Yeah. And then straight up Power Rangers. Right. Because the Red Ranger is always going to be like, hey guys, let's win. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, let's do that thing and not the other thing that starts with an L.
The other said in unison. Yeah, Power Rangers are big on the law of attraction. You talk about losing, you lose. Rule of attraction. The others said in unison as they took a hold of their controls, wink, starting up the mecha's parts.
Wink.
Night Shadow was stunned to see what laid before his eyes.
Laid?
Yeah, I mean, it's just lying on the ground.
Not standing up?
I mean, they have to make it stand up first.
No. What he saw was a mecha that was about 10 to 15 meters in height. You don't know?
That's a big range.
Somewhere in that big-ass range.
You're the narrator, so you know. The narrator knows.
I just love 10 to 15. That is a huge range. What the fuck?
Oh. Well, at least he did metrics, so Yellow's not lost like normal.
Yeah, no, I know what this means.
Does he know what it means?
Yeah,
questionable. Considering he said 10 to 15, probably not really.
No. I mean, 10 to 15 feet would even be a huge range.
Yeah.
It's a smaller measurement. 10 to 15 millimeters is a huge range.
Yeah, like 10 to 15 is just a huge range on the numerical scale.
And had each of its body parts in a different color according to the element's owner.
Yeah, we know how Power Rangers works. Thank you.
How can this be? There is no way that the elements of harmony can do that.
It's amazing what one can accomplish when one doesn't know what one can't do.
Yeah.
Jim Davis. He said as he backed up, the mecha then crossed its arms as it looked at him.
You see this, Night Shadow? We're not about to just give up just yet.
Just. Clayton said.
With our motivation, we were able to form this, a mecha created by our elements. A mecha that will serve as a reminder to all evil. A mecha that is fueled by our friendship.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
The mecha then used its horn, creating a replica of Clayton's Black Comet, sunglasses on its face.
Oh, yeah, the finishing touches.
Dude, that so reminds me of I don't know if anybody's here has played the Wonderful 101, but spoilers, I guess. In like the final the final move that they do, like they're also like in a giant mech, and then the mech gets a wonder mask and powers up. It's great.
I also heavily spoiled Darkest Dungeon, so it's
hell yeah, Shadow Dragon. There's our boy. There's Wonder Red. Look at him.
Beautiful Joe, we also call him.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
So
that's what that art style looks like.
I mean, it's very much. Yeah, it's. I mean, I think Beautiful Joe was also Platinum Games. So
yeah, probably. I don't really remember.
I'm not sure actually. Anyway. Chapter? Oh, no.
No. Gets the Clayton's black common and sunglasses on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Just who the hey do you think we are? From this day forward, this mecha will be known as Element Zero.
Sure.
Wow.
Chapter endnotes, which I think we can all. I think all of us feel this one. Ellipsis, ellipsis, ellipsis. There, ellipsis, ellipsis, are no words.
Wow. Great.
There are no words.
Sweet.
Even he doesn't know what the fuck is happening.
Nope.
By the way, just so it's clear, I looked it up. Clover Studio made Beautiful Joe, and then most of Clover Studio got folded right into Platinum Games.
Okay, that explains everything.
Yeah.
Neat.
Well, we need to continue this epic battle.
And there's no chapter notes before this one, so we immediately dive in.
So this epic battle. Now, chapter 59, No More Games, aka On Equal Terms.
Like fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle, there's always an alternate title.
Yeah.
Night Shadow gritted his teeth. He was impressed at how they were able to something with the element. But he was also starting to get frustrated.
They can thing? They can something?
They can thing. But he was also starting to get frustrated. He wasn't about to let his plan slip away from his hoofs. Not like this. He then stood his ground as he used his magic to form his scythe again.
I guess he dismissed it at some point.
Yeah, I must admit that I am very impressed that you were able to last this long. I only attacked you like once.
Wink.
Yeah.
Let alone use the elements of harmony to create something like that. But now I'm going to destroy you and your machine.
He said as he raised the scythe above them as it came down. Element Zero looked up.
Downward strike, downward strike, downward strike.
As it still had its arms crossed as Night Shadow's magic weapon was headed towards it. Sam then moved Element Zero's right arm to block the attack. Sorry, but that move won't on us.
Wow. Just
it won't on
words
us.
Line.
Yeah, no. I mean, QB Gear is writing hella fast.
At this point, it's just like
it's
Matt levels of typing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude, Matt can type like nobody's business.
It's insane, yeah.
Look who has the upper hoof now, Night Shadow.
Wow.
Rainbow Dash said with glee. Clayton then rubbed her head a bit.
What? That's right, Dashy. Now then.
God.
Into that thought.
Just whatever you do, don't look over what Pinky and Jack are doing in this thing.
Oh, God.
Let's take him down.
Hey, why is that left arm like going all crazy over there? Oh, gosh, right on the controller. Yeah, so Clayton then moved his controls, making Element Zero move its left hoof up to its face as it took off its sunglasses as they then grew in size.
What?
Oh my God, he's becoming even larger. Oh, that's what the 10 to 15 meters meant.
Well, the sunglasses are growing.
Or that.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Oh,
they are. Shit.
All right, let's see if you can handle this.
He said.
Element Zero Sunglass Blade.
I hate this.
He then moved Element Zero's arm as it connected with Night Shadow's magic scythe, breaking the blade in half.
Whoa.
Yeah, only Night Shadow would prefer the scythe in Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
But how can this be?
He said. He then used his magic to form an even larger cutlass sword and a few other large swords as well.
Non-cutlass swords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Let's see how well you can block all of this.
Dude, that Squirtle was the coolest character in any anime.
That Squirtle was very cool.
Yeah.
He's so fucking cool. He said as he then launched all of his magic weapons at them. As the weapons came at them, they then started to be destroyed within Element Zero's proximity. Night Shadow was at a loss for words.
No pony could survive. He's not at a loss for words. He's speaking. No pony could survive that. How are they able to block all of my attacks? Oh,
he thought.
Never mind.
Oh, no.
Lost for words, but not at all.
I mean, he still has words. They're just in his head.
Yeah. Element Zero then came at him as it raised its arms over its head as it brought them down. Night Shadow was able to teleport out of the way before he was struck.
Ugh, crap, he moved.
Dylan said.
Beans. Don't worry, Dylan. He's not going anywhere far.
Rarity. Rarity.
Rarity.
Rarity.
It's gonna turn into a script fic by the end.
And this next part starts with an open quote.
God.
Doesn't have to be there.
Corey then raised up Element Zero's left arm.
That's right. Now it's time for payback.
He said.
Boomerang sunglasses.
At this point, they aren't really black Kamina sunglasses. It's more that Kamina wears black Clayton sunglasses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob, here's your chance. Intellectual in the chat.
Didn't do that properly.
Thank God,
Quick.
thank you.
Do
No.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
he did it. Yes. Fuck yeah.
It sounds like it'd be
yeah.
cool too because it's Superman and Lois, like you know, it sounds like it'd be really cool. Let's click on it. Oh yeah, there we go. It's not it's not bad.
Wrecked.
Destroyed.
Don't show your face again in this server.
Fucking get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's okay, Ellie. Intellectron.
You better cry.
You can still type, but you just can't show your face around here. No
To quote
face.
Tom
for real.
Petty, don't come around here no more.
I don't think you have actually, so I wouldn't know. You're good, is what I'm saying.
Here we go. In case you all forgot, the best Superman.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Dean Cain Superman.
Yeah. Boomerang sunglasses.
Yeah. He then threw Element Zero sunglasses at Night Shadow. Night Shadow was able to get out of the way as he landed on one of the controls. What? He's in there with them now?
What
Oh.
controls?
The controls that they keep talking about are the ones in the cockpit.
Or other,
You know?
like the only thing I can imagine is that there are all of these tubes full of alicorns. Those might have like a control system related to them, or maybe
Okay.
the
You need to
ring,
be
like
a
the
little
portal
more
ring.
descriptive. I'll assume controls outside the robot because now that I
Yeah.
think
That
about it,
makes no
actually, no one ever defeats a giant robot by just teleporting inside and killing the people in there. So
That
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash drawing is oh man, that's amazing.
It's powerful. Holy shit!
You know,
Yeah.
actually, I will mention one of the things CKD posted from Clayton's chapter from the when they were all stuck in the creepypasta was that Clayton apparently used his sunglasses to cut through a door lock. So
Damn.
yeah, so like they were like not only the shape of where you could poke your eye out anyway with them, but he's wearing these sunglasses that are really really sharp.
Mhm.
That's such a cool gif, fucking, and that's the Green Ranger busting in.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just do that.
Dude, he
Do
decks the Yellow Ranger. Holy shit.
Okay, so yeah, I think Night Shadow's still outside the robot.
Mhm.
Oh right.
He started to get enraged.
Ugh! These stupid fools.
He shouted.
Oh, and okay.
Mhm.
I'm not about to lose
Yeah.
everything that I've worked so hard to achieve to a bunch of low-life ponies and a group of worthless humans.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without even saying anything, I also felt that got really into Godfrey territory there. So,
Yeah.
Looks like you already have.
Jack said.
Damn.
Yup, we win.
Do you?
Pinkie Pie said as she jumped up and down in the cockpit.
You might as well surrender. You might as well surrender, Night Shadow.
Twilight said.
Your plans stop here, and we'll gladly have you in Celestia's dungeon once this is all over.
Celestia has a dungeon. I know
Apparently.
that.
She has a
Well,
castle. Those generally come with dungeons.
She uses the dungeon for other things.
She uses them for parties.
Yeah, she's gonna put him down there right next to Dr. Dre's body.
Yeah.
The memes, Jack. The memes.
The memes.
Yeah. Night Shadow gritted his teeth as hard as he could until there was blood dripping from his mouth.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, he pulled a straight-up story of the year. I bite my tongue until blood soaks my shirt.
Well, he drew blood from his teeth.
Yeah, he bit his teeth.
Thompson's
Damn.
teeth. The only teeth strong enough to eat other teeth.
Oh shit. Sorry, but that. Oh god.
It's from Futurama.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounds great.
Futurama.
Night Shadow gritted his teeth as hard as he could. His eyes then started to glow bloodshot red, as his teeth then started to get sharper.
Oh,
shit.
What?
Now he's gonna be able to draw blood with them even easier.
don't get so cocky. You worthless little brats!
He said. Suddenly there was a red and black aurora surrounding his whole body.
there it
Fuck,
is.
you had it correct once. Fuck.
No, this time he meant Aurora. Do you really think that this is over? Do you really think that I'm just going to end it here? No matter what you do, I will always have my destiny. I will control Equestria. I will become a god!
Or, alternatively, he will become a god.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
Yeah.
Night Shadow then started to transform as his whole body grew in size.
Oh,
man,
shit, he is gonna go Super
Oh,
Pony
shit.
Rose.
Rita Repulsa from somewhere is just looking down, you know? This was her doing.
Yeah.
She told him to grow, and so he will grow. His face started to stretch. His hoofs started to grow claws out the end of them. Oh my god, he's becoming a werewolf!
Yeah.
Is he? I thought more along the lines of like Neo Metal Sonic, like at the end of Sonic Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic
To
Heroes.
be in size appropriate for fighting Element Zero.
Yeah.
Actually, oh my god.
Yeah, his
Oh,
face
no.
started to stretch, his hooves started to grow claws at the end of them, his back started growing red scales out of them, his wings became large and jagged, he grew another set of eyes under his other ones, his horn became
Whoa.
sharper and covered in spikes, and he grew a second mouth under his chin.
What the fuck?
That is in some ways kind of sounding similar.
That is a reason for insanity. Holy
I am
shit.
insane.
Yeah. That's the one
Yeah, it's kind of a
transformation that never
spooky.
happened.
Yeah.
The main 12 were stunned by his new appearance. He stood as the same height as Element Zero. Oh, he's also 10 to 15 meters?
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh my god, I'm picturing this too well for this to be something random. Yeah, like Slay for the Sky Dragon. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Another mouth under where there'd normally be one.
Yeah, but he also has like another set of eyes. And
Yeah,
I
I
don't
just heard like the grew a second mouth under his chin, and I was like, wait, something's
What
coming
is
to
that
mind
from?
way
Yeah.
too clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or maybe some of the dragons from like Elden
no, I was
Ring.
thinking Slifer.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking Slifer as well.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Slipper the Ski Drigon.
Yeah.
So the boys said, what the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
What the heck is
What
that?
the hell is that?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
No swearing in this battle.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought, oh wow, there's so many good gifts for this. I mean, you just, it's like take your pick. I like this one.
Yeah.
What in tarnation?
Oh, look, there's Neo Metal. I love Neo Metal.
yeah.
Neo Metal looks cool.
And then he does that weird animation.
No,
It's not that
Yeah.
cool.
he goes straight up sicko mode. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what the heck is that? The boys said in unison. Night Shadow opened his eyes as he looked at his opponents.
Do you now see the power that I have?
He said in a deep, dark voice.
Oh, I didn't do that deep or dark. Your precious little Celestia and Luna could never have the power to become this. This is my ultimate form. My Nightfire Dragon form.
Sure.
Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, that's his form.
Oh, that Applejack gif was there for a second, but now it's gone. But Whoever deleted it, remember it'll be on stream forever, so it doesn't matter if you delete it or not. There's no point if you posted it already. So yeah, he then crossed his arms as he smiled.
With this form, we can now finish this fight on equal terms, which was not what he wanted before, but okay.
No. He then breathed out a purple flame as he burned the basement's supportment beams.
Whoa. Supportment?
Yeah.
Supportment. Yeah, that's...
Jet fuel can't melt supportment beams, but purple flames, they can.
Purple flame, I mean, everybody knows purple flames. The hottest color of flame.
Cubic Gear walked by a home ec class as it was going.
Yeah. As the flames ate at the beams, he then blew out a large blast of fire at the wall as he then glanced at the main 12.
Cool. Let's see if you can survive this,
he said as he flew out at the building as it then came crashing down on top of them.
Damn.
Night Shadow watched from the sky as the government building fell. Parts of the building came down on some of the other nearby buildings. Other parts fell into the streets, killing some of the people that he possessed. As he kept watching, he smiled as he rubbed his claws on his chest. Oh my god, just nipple twisting like crazy.
Oh my god.
What?
Wow.
Isn't that how you celebrate your greatest victories?
Yeah, it's nipple twist.
I mean, listen.
Yes,
I mean, listen. You know, some people get horny off of victory. What else can you say?
Oh.
Not millions dead, just a few people. It's fine.
Yeah. Is it my line?
It's still
yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I will give the 12 of you credit. You did put up a worthy fight for me, and for that, I thank you.
You made me go all out.
There's no saying who says this, so I'll just...
No, it...
Probably Clayton.
How about you say that to our face?
What?
Wow, that is a straight up what?
What?
That is a straight up what?
Night Shadow then glanced down at the destroyed building to see none other than Element Zero covered in a purple energy field. Check this out. We were able to create a force field around us. Applejack said. He's very egalitarian and giving everyone a chance to speak.
Yeah.
Oh, good on him.
So much for your attack. Looks like it all for nothing.
Rainbow Dash said.
Yeah, didn't do anything to the people in the building. Now we can take you in.
I'm taking you in.
We're arresting you still.
No.
Yeah.
So you can go to Celestia's sex basement.
Yeah.
Fluttershy said.
It's over, Night Shadow. Just who the hey do you think we are?
Fuck.
Ha, see, now I got you saying it.
Yeah.
He then gripped his controls tightly, activating Element Zero's wing boosters as it then flew up into the air. He used his boosty rockets and shooty guns. Night Shadow couldn't take it anymore. Never in all of his life had he faced anyone with this much determination. He was now about to go insane.
Oh, dude, he is going to enter his berserker state.
Yeah.
This is changing the way I see the world. My mental health is deteriorating because you care so much.
I can't understand it.
Your determination has caused me to go insane.
Does that make me crazy? Possibly.
Yeah.
He then roared as loud as he could, making the ground quake a bit.
If he had it with the 12 of you,
Night Shadow said. He then created a large demonic sword as he held it in his right hand. This boss fight has like a million phases. What is a demonic sword?
You know, like a demon-y sword.
Yeah. It's got like skulls on it and such. It's probably red.
Yeah, with Satan-y colors.
Yeah.
Probably has like an eye or two.
Yeah.
This
time, I'll end it here.
Element Zero then took off its sunglasses as it grew into its bleed form.
Cool.
All right then.
All right then.
All right then.
The main 12 said in unison. Let's finally finish this.
Finally finish this.
Let's finally finish this.
Let's finally finish this.
Let's finally finish this fucking story.
Yeah, chapter 60.
Yeah, chapter 60, author's chapter. Dude, we're almost there.
Yep.
Every
Chapter
one of these
59.
chapters so far has
Yeah.
been just like fluffing ourselves to get
Just
to the end.
preamble to actual action
Just
and ending.
foreplay.
That means that it is actually very anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, true. Author's chapter notes. Well, it's finally done. I'm finally finished. I would like to personally thank everyone for loving this story, and I'm very happy that you enjoyed it.
Loved it.
I would like to give the credit to the people that helped me with giving me ideas, music, and other stuff. Thank you very much.
So you're gonna credit all the animes that you stole from, or is it just people?
We'll see what he credits.
Okay.
Thank you very much for giving me a hand. Again, the credit goes to Blade Ryan's Storm the Great Storm Streak Thunderous Thunderbolt Voltage.
What a name!
Sorry,
What a fucking name!
Presumably these are multiple people and there are supposed to be commas between the words.
No, I think that's just one dude.
I mean, there's
Blade.
Blade who is just Blade, then Orion, then a Storm, and then other people.
No, Z-Storm, the Great Storm Streak Thunderous Thunderbolt Voltage might be one person.
I mean, that might be one person, and then Blade and Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Blade.
Blade Ryan and Z-Storm, the Great Storm Streak Thunderous Thunderbolt Voltage. What a fucking name!
What a name. I'm kind of jealous, honestly. Thanks, you guys, for helping me with giving me some awesome ideas and other stuff. You guys deserve all the credit.
Oh, you can't
and
just
I can't
get rid of
thank
the
you
blame.
enough. Deserve all the credit. I take no responsibility for this story. But now I give you the final chapter to Book 1. Enjoy. Ellipsis, not 1 out 3. Because there will be more to come in the future. Not from our side, there won't. This is the end. Don't even ask. Chapter 60.
Putting an end to all of this.
Yes. AKA it all ends here.
It all ends here. Yeah, just the first book about, this is basically going to just go on forever, just infinite books.
Yeah, just the first book out of 1.5 books.
Yeah, actually. As the two held their weapons, they both glared at each other.
Time to die.
Time for your viscera to see the light of day. Actual line from XDeath from FF5. Best villain ever.
It's been a long time coming, so you better get running, and you better get ready to die. Night Shadow said as he charged at them.
Oh, yeah?
Not yay.
Well, you first.
Wow, an actual no you.
An actual Uno reverse card.
Clayton says he gripped his controls as hard as he could as he charged at him.
That's important, the grip.
Yeah. The two then clashed their weapons as a huge shockwave came from them. The two then started swinging at each other, making each one of their swings stronger with each hit. Night Shadow then blew a large ring of purple...
the other 11 are just waiting?
No. The two are Night Shadow and Element Zero.
Okay. Yeah. But it's Clayton and Night Shadow yelling at each other, so...
Yeah, but because he's the leader.
Okay.
The two then started swinging at each other, making each one of their swings stronger with each hit. Night Shadow then blew a large ring of purple fire at them, catching them off guard as it hit them, making Element Zero static a bit.
It's just slightly staticking. Don't worry about it.
What?
Damn it!
Damn it, reception's bad over here.
Dylan said as he and Fluttershy gripped their controls tightly. Gosh. Night Shadow then dashed at them as he grabbed the mecha's head as he then spun them above his head.
I must give you 12 some praise,
he said,
for not knowing when to give up.
He then threw the mecha at building.
I mean, not the government building. That one's gone.
There were 2 buildings.
Was he spinning it on his finger like a basketball?
Presumably.
Okay.
The mecha then started to move its head a bit as it then looked up at Night Shadow.
Ouch!
Max, ouch. Max said.
Is everyone okay?
Twilight asked.
Yay, we're okay.
I almost called him Drake because I was thinking Drake, the type of guy to touch an oven and go ouchie wawa. That's my favorite of the Drake memes because it's like I think he actually would if he accidentally touched an oven.
Yeah.
So Pinkie Pie said,
"Just a little dizzy."
Max and Twilight sighed in relief.
Ah, dizzy. Great.
Oh,
Good. Come on, you
Could be
guys.
worse.
Let's kick his ass.
Max said. Everyone nodded. Oh, yes.
yes, indeed. Let's win.
As Max squeezed on his controls, oh God, please stop.
Yeah.
As Element Zero flew back up into the air, Night Shadow had a look of disgust on his face. I would too if I saw that. As he then,
You fools!
he said,
I was from the Fire Nation all along.
Yeah, just as he was about
Typing
to attack.
faster and faster, dude.
Yeah.
He was about to attack. He was then punched in the stomach, knocking the wind out of him. Night Shadow held his chest as he then felt another blow, this time to his face. Element Zero then held the sides of his head as it brought up its leg and kicked him in the jaw, making him stunned.
It filled up his stun meter.
Held
his head and then kicked him in the head while holding his head.
Like,
everyone, hold
presumably-
your arms out. Imagine you're holding something between them with your arms held out as far as that. Now imagine fitting your entire
kick it
leg into
with your
that
foot.
space to kick the bottom of it.
Like, presumably, Cubic Gear meant that he kneed him in the face, but that's not what he wrote.
He brought his head down and then let go so his knee could come up to meet it, but no.
Sure.
Instead, it's he dodged the swords, but he didn't see the kick coming right for his head.
Oh my God!
Damn.
Yeah.
Looks like we got him now.
Why
Applejack
are
and Rainbow
random
Dash in unison.
duos constantly saying the same thing now?
All right, well, Connor, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we got him now.
Perfect.
Applejack and Rainbow Dash said in unison. Yep, and let's make sure that he doesn't get away, Sam said. Element Zero then used its horn to form a long lasso as it then spun it a few times before throwing it and wrapping itself around Night Shadow.
I mean, of course, it does a lasso when Sam does a thing.
Yeah, Sam or Applejack, it's got to be a lasso. If it was Twilight, it'd be a big book. Like,
dude, I didn't even realize that it was a lasso because it was Sam. Like, I just thought, okay, QB Gear smashed one of his plastic Transformer toys into the other one and decided on something cool happening that he saw in an anime once.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, wow. Sam's the element of lassoing or something.
Yeehaw!
He's the element of yeehaw.
No. And
He's
so
the most rootinest and tootinest cowboy in the whole Wild Wild West.
He is.
He is, yeah. Sorry. Got him!
Riding around the desert on a horse with a name. And name is
with a name.
I remembered the hey Bob, you remember from Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie when they're like running just through the desert or so really weirdly and that song's playing? It's just 2 horses. Yeah. I tried to look that up and like the only thing that came up was Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie, 2 horses. Like, is that an actual song?
That's a song from the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, like it really sounded like they just
horses.
sampled,
we'll ride them someday.
No, that's
like just 2 horses. Like some '90s adult alternative.
Nah, man, they wrote that song for the movie.
Okay,
it's a '90s child alternative, actually.
Y'all should watch Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie if you haven't.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So please, Clayton.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Clayton said. Night Shadow then opened his eyes as they then started to glow as he melted the rope.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, or he said. Night Shadow then dusted himself off.
Please, you think a rope is going to hold me?
He said as he then grabbed a hold of Element Zero.
No!
A singular.
One of my holds. Clayton and Rainbow Dash then looked at each other and smiled as they then moved their controls to control Element Zero's arms and legs as they broke free of Night Shadow's hold of them. The two then locked horns as they both headbutted each other. Oh man, Spy Kids 2.
You worthless little fools.
Night Shadow said.
Once I'm done with you, I'll make sure that all of your loved ones are eradicated from the face of the galaxy.
The face of the galaxy. Suddenly there were sparks coming from Element Zero as it started to lose power.
Oh, good.
Shit!
Jack said.
Fucking hell. What's going on?
We're losing power.
I forgot to charge it last night. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, sorry, that's on me. I forgot to put my element of harmony in the electrical outlet. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Forgot to switch it back for my phone charger. My bad.
Yeah. Dylan said.
No, not now.
Clayton said.
We won't lose. We're not gonna lose.
No, we're not.
Max said.
We're gonna end this nightmare. We're gonna keep fighting until we win. Nothing is gonna stop us.
He then saw Twilight's element of harmony start to glow.
What the?
Oh boy.
Twilight, what's going on with your element?
It's really rude to point that out, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
just,
come on,
geez.
Rude. Come on.
Like, it's already embarrassing enough. Like, you know.
Yeah, like you don't have to pay. You don't have to like bring attention to it, dude. Like,
Jeez.
I thought you
Fucking
loved
Clayton.
that horse.
yeah, like what the fuck? How could you treat her like this?
He asked her. Twilight looked at her element of harmony and saw that it was glowing bright purple.
What in Celestia's name?
Love how they take the name of their god in vain and are her friend. I will never get over that.
That's, I mean, that's the kind of relationship you want with your deity, dude.
I guess so.
One of
She said, Clayton gritted his teeth. Oh my gosh, Blue Stargal, that is so good, that gif.
Let me see.
I wish I had that back when we read Ink Smudge.
Oh, that's a good face.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna let this son of a bitch beat us.
Suddenly, Rainbow Dash's element of harmony was starting to glow as well.
Oh
Dude,
my god.
they're gonna use the elements of harmony to go super.
Yeah, they used 6, but like, what if they used all 12?
Oh, damn.
Shit.
What if they use the actual 6?
Yeah.
No.
What the hey?
Rainbow Dash said.
Wait a minute. That's it.
Clayton looked at her.
Hey.
Oh my god!
It's it.
What is it?
There you go.
For those who don't know, look up the song Epic by Faith No More. You'll understand.
Our determination. That's what the elements of harmony are glowing to. They're responding to our motivation. Oh, no, wait, sorry, that's not. Sorry, Rarity is not until later.
Oh.
Who does say this?
Oh, is it Rainbow Dash again?
Yeah, I must
Yeah,
say.
I think. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
it
I
is
thought the
Rainbow
whole
Dash.
thing was.
Our determination. That's what the elements of harmony are glowing to. They're responding to our motivation.
The others then looked at their mare friends.
Our
Gosh.
motivation. I've never heard such
Rarity
nonsense
said.
in my life. That sounds like a load
Sure.
of crock, if I ask me.
Only a little bit more.
So,
That's it.
Dylan said.
Our determination to beat Night Shadow. That's our driving motivation. Your determination
Wow.
is your motivation,
Wow.
Rainbow
That's
Dash
what
did
will
the
keep
same
us-
thing.
That makes
and
no
that's
sense.
what will keep. That's what we'll keep doing.
Yeah.
Fluttershy's element then started glowing as well. That's right, Sam said. We're going to beat him, and we're going to show him and the rest of evil that we're never going to give up. Applejack's element then started glowing.
I'm glad that the guys have to like say an inspirational thing to get the element to glow. That's good.
Uh-huh.
No matter what happens, we'll keep protecting the people that we love.
Corey said as Rarity's element started to glow as well.
Yeah.
Corey's right.
I love what this is building to.
We're gonna break through the darkness and create a shining future for the rest of the world.
Except for the people who died when the building collapsed.
Except the ones who are dead. No use crying over every... Yeah.
You just keep on trying till you run out of cake.
Also, they're the shining force, apparently. Jack said as Pinkie Pie's element started glowing. Twilight and Max then looked at each other and smiled.
That's right.
Meow, Max said.
We'll create and open a path for the next to come. We'll never back down. We'll always pull through. And we'll always win.
And the 12 of them then shouted,
Oh no!
Just
who the
hell
hell
do
do
you
you
think
think
we
we
are?
are?
Let's do this. Hey, there we
Something.
or
Dry
to quote
grass.
Faith No More from a different song, we care a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying the words that were on my mind, Legendary Cryptid. I appreciate it.
Oh man, I should create a Care Bears like AMV with that song. That'd be great.
Wow.
Element Zero then started glowing brightly as it then broke out of the lock. Night Shadow then raised his arms at them.
You really think you can win?
He said as he swung at them, only for his attack to be deflected.
No! Impossible!
He said. Okay, so I'll talk again.
No.
We're not going to lose to
We're
you.
not gonna lose you.
Lose you.
Lose you.
The main 12 said. Element Zero then raised its arms into the air as it then created a gold handle and platinum bladed sword that had 6 gems
Oh,
engraved
God.
within the blade.
Engraved.
Shit.
I'm in the grave right now.
All right, here we go. Oh, wow, he's really
God.
going to scream here.
Harmony sword. Grand.
Grand.
Ultimate.
Slash.
Element Zero
Period.
then raised its arms up as it then swung the sword down, creating a white wave of energy at Night Shadow.
No!
I love. Well, sorry. I just
go
wanted to
ahead.
say. I just wanted to say. I love that it doesn't fire a wave of energy. It creates it at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I appreciate
All right.
that.
No! This can't be happening. It can't be. To be beaten by some ponies like you.
He screamed as he saw his body start to destabilize. He then looked at them.
Don't think this is over.
He warned.
You can't kill my destiny. You think you have defeated me, but mark my words. I shall return. I have my army to bring back their master. You'll die. I swear I come back and I'll kill you. You never be rid of me. I'll never die. You can't defeat me. You can never defeat a god.
You fat. He said, and you know he had to keep hitting like the shift button on his phone for each of those letters.
I just love that he has his army to bring back their master, except those were all in the basement and presumably got crushed by the building collapsing.
Being destroyed, yeah. He said as he was finally gone.
Hooray.
Nice.
We did it!
And then Max and Twilight whispered this.
We highly noted.
Dude, God. Dude did.
Max and Twilight whispered. Element Zero then stopped glowing as its harmony sword then faded away.
Woo! We did it! Woo! We did it!
Yeah, that
we don't have to double up on these.
Yeah, that is straight up. There we go. That is Adora right there.
Mm-hmm.
They did it. Pinkie Pie and Jack shouted.
Oh yay! We won!
I won!
Whoa!
Dylan said as Fluttershy then pulled his face to hers as she kissed him. As the others were celebrating their victory, Max and Twilight sighed as Twilight nuzzled up on Max.
We defeated him, Max.
Twilight said. Max smiled at her as he kissed her hoarse lips.
Yeah, we did it.
He said sweetly.
Come on, let's go home.
Yeah, I'll beat you to it, Cryptid. I become the gift master at long last. That was the true arc for me here. Couldn't find a gift to save my life. Now I can find them right away. So he said sweetly.
Oh,
come on, let's go home.
Yeah.
Come on.
Twilight nodded at him as she held onto his neck, hugging him as he pushed his grip on his controls as he made Element Zero fly back to Equestria.
From Earth?
Yeah.
Through outer space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a long trip because 5 months later.
Okay.
I don't know. This is just
Twilight
a
and Max.
scene much later.
There's
Yeah.
an epilogue.
That's just a long flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Twilight and Max were at home as Max was looking at the books downstairs.
He's
Hey.
looking at the books.
Hey, Twy, where's that book on history? The one history book.
Yeah.
The book that contains the history of all.
The great big book of everything with everything inside.
Yeah. Well, this is not. This is just a great big book of history with all history inside.
Anyone remember that one?
History of the World, Part 1.
the only history lesson you need. He said Twilight then came downstairs. One for the road, guys.
Thank you.
But one more downstairs.
As she had Spike on her back.
Which one are you looking for?
The cat scared the crap out of me. She asked him. Max then sighed.
It's the one with the white stars on the side.
He doesn't have words, books don't need words. He
likes the pictures.
Yeah, he said.
Oh, great.
Oh boy, Spike, we get the Spike too.
Oh, I know where that book is.
Great.
My horrible impressions.
Yeah. Your horrible, very accurate impressions.
Thanks.
Yeah, so Spike said as he got off Twilight's back.
Keep going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Twilight smiled at the baby dragon as she walked over to her desk. Max then walked over to her as he kneeled down to her side.
To be at eye height.
Because she's so fucking small.
Writing a letter to the princess?
He asked. Twilight used her magic to pick up a quill.
I want to tell her how we're doing.
She said. Max then placed his arm over her.
I think we should send 2. Huh? Why should I send 2? One going to Princess Celestia and Luna, and the other going to your full sitter, Cadence.
Twilight smiled at him as she nodded.
Good idea.
She said as she pulled 2 blank letters and placed them on the table.
So you need pieces of paper.
Celesita.
Celesita. Celesita had been informed of her descendant brother's defeat and was happy that his face would never be seen ever again.
I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
now
okay
he is a
with the phrase-
decedent.
Now we're just cool with the phrase descendant.
I mean,
brother.
the
Like,
word
that means anything.
I mean, Bob, the word descendant and decedent have both lost all meaning over the course of this story.
Except for the fact that he is a decedent now because he's deceased.
He is dead. Yeah.
They told her about what
lost meaning.
Yeah, I guess maybe they did just get back. Because listen to this, they told her about what the elements of harmony had done and how they created Element 0. She and Princess Luna were amazed by how they were able to do that kind of power. They placed the mecha in her and her sister's care with the elements so that they could be used again in case of any real threats. She made the main 12 grand heroes of Equestria and told them that their names would go down in history as legendary heroes.
They are in the book.
Twilight was about to write her letter. Spike walked into the room.
Here's that book, Max!
Toad Warrior! Spike said as he placed it in Max's lap. Max rubbed the purple dragon's head.
Thanks, Spike.
He said. Spike gave him a thumbs up.
Anytime!
He then looked over to see what Twilight was doing.
Writing another letter? Oh my god. How much am I gonna have to do with Spike?
I hope very long. I hope you will hurt.
Okay.
Yes. Twilight
stopped
stopped as she looked at her companion.
That's right, Spike. I just want to inform her on how we're all doing.
She said she then looked at the book that was in Max's lap.
Oh my god.
Final few lines.
Hey, that's the history of Equestria.
No.
Equestria.
Yeah.
She said. Max smiled at her.
Yup, I wanted to find this book so I could read it.
Damn, that's almost like that's what you would do with books.
He said. Twilight nodded at him.
Good choice.
It contains us and how we.
This is turning to like a PSA for reading.
Last line. I think
said.
that the baby will like that story.
Yeah. I mean, that was already implied when full sitter Cadence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was implied when Max splooged in her.
Yeah.
That too.
That has real Shrek and SpongeBob parents energy. The end.
The end. Chapter end notes. Until next time, every pony.
Until
Next time, there won't be no next time.
There is no next time. We're fucking done. Fucking done.
We're done.
So yeah,
We're
with
done.
that sweet little epilogue that was very tender and made us all cry. I know it made you cry because it made me cry.
I'm still crying.
That is the end of Fate. They defeated the evil, and now they are back to their boring slice of life lives.
I'm glad that you're giving the epilogue of the SDC like that. Like, we defeated the great evil.
Yeah.
And now we are back to our boring slice of life lives.
Yeah.
You know what? To be fair, thank God. I'm glad we're back to our boring lives.
Yeah. Fate. What? That is just, what a story. It's amazing how you can go to My Little Pony and it is like the place where people have the most ambition. Like other fandoms, you'll find like a couple people who write some ridiculously big story. If you ever read My Little Pony, you will find epics left and right.
Yeah.
Also, I said at the beginning, it seemed like he was having a fight. The author was like growing up, and so it's like, I want to write about like, these slice of life things where they get married and have kids, but I also want to write cool anime battles. Cool anime battles won.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was always going to go that way.
Wow.
Is Human Town back to normal? Don't care. Nobody cares.
God.
They're humans.
Matrix Revolutions, you knew it would end this way.
Dude, there was not a single detail on what happened to the human world. Like, it
his parents
matter.
never show up again. Which, I wonder if he...
No, go ahead.
Like, did he show this to his parents? How do they feel about the fact that they never show up again?
Oh, I don't think they would. I think they asked.
Yeah.
They asked to never show up again.
Yeah.
That question is...
He's like, Mom, Dad, I put you in my story. And they said, okay, great. Is it possible for you to have the human world attacked and us killed?
Can you just
Shadow
have
Dragon,
us not
that's
show up
perfect.
again?
That is perfect, Shadow Dragon. I know exactly what that is.
What's that?
It's a thing.
Okay.
Nice. I like things. I think.
Yeah.
God.
Well, there you go. That's
there you have it. That was our fate. We have destroyed our destiny. Nobody will have a fate anymore. It's gone now. It's dead.
It's over.
We now have true free will. We achieved it, guys. We did it.
Yeah.
Like Limbo of the Lost. Fate and Destiny are having a bet. So
Maybe
you gotta
this
beat
story...
Fate and the Destiny. Yeah.
Stannis and Locke have some pretty good final thoughts here. Maybe this story was his way of asking his parents if he could take a gap year.
Yeah.
This story sucks, guys. It's also pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.